on, Dave's nominated you to give us a recap on last week.
I can't remember. In a week, what did we do?
Yeah, loads of stuff, but
You decided yet again not to commit a crime.
Oh, we confronted
Bacon.
oh no,
Evans /
Evans.
Edwards.
Yeah,
We're as good as
by
getting
confronted.
Well,
John hollered,
shouted at him.
"Oi, Edwards!"
It
down the
worked.
street.
It got a reaction.
Well, that's what you want.
And I said, if any more funny business, we know where he is. We'll come and get him.
And he didn't really care.
And then they set fire to his drain pipe.
And he just laughed.
That'll teach you. Fear the wrath of the burning drain pipe.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing really happened, did it, when we came back to London? Apart from you start dreaming again.
Yeah.
Cool.
You both did.
You went completely doolally.
Yeah, you had a dance in the snow at the hotel that we were staying at.
Excellent.
With an imaginary person.
Excellent.
And now I'm treating you for your delusion.
Yes, so
it has not gone well, hasn't that?
Yeah, so so I suppose I should do it. So basically, your Charles had a waking dream, so we were experiencing one of those dreams, but while he was awake.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we've
So
done
progression.
We've done a fast forward, haven't we? So
yes,
I think we're about 3 or 4 days out from the hearing.
Yeah.
And we received a letter, or Gerald received a letter from somebody who we don't know who he is, but he seems to know everybody else.
Mr. Gresty.
And he has told us that Mr. Bacon is going to be leaving his house on the 27th, which is a full moon. He's a werewolf.
It is a full moon. Shall I read the letter?
Yeah, is it give him handout?
Sure.
Because he mentions Coombs as though he can control Coombs, yet Coombs is an ally of Bacon. I don't know what's going on. I don't get it.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it could be a trap.
So everybody can see it in the handouts, but yeah. So the letter, the rest of the letter. Let's pop it up so everybody can see it. So, dear friend.
No.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
No, go on.
All right. Dear friend.
I'm going to pick my corns while you read.
Oh, lovely.
Sanity loss all round.
Dear friend, I call you a friend, though we have not met, and I hope we'll be soon. Yeah, the English is terrible. I think we can help each other, and I start to show that now. Coombs says you were with Mr. Roby. I think you are no friend of Edwards, so I think you are looking at Bacon now. You must know that Mr. Roby and Bacon used to be with Edwards, Mr. Quarry, and me. We are no longer together. Mr. Quarry has gone away, and Edwards and me speak little. You know where poor Mr. Roby is, but Bacon is a wicked man, and he is not a friend of mine. I blame Bacon for where Mr. Roby is. I want to help you settle him, and ask what you will. Bacon will step out on the night of 27th of November, the full moon. You should follow him then. Be careful. Take friends and a weapon. Coombs will not go with him, as he should, if I ask, but he is a wicked man, and he will have wicked plans. Just watch him. He should be stopped. I will write again. I wish you the very best of luck until that time. W. Gresty.
Shotguns.
Hold on, it's Coombs. Does he mean Coombs is a wicked man, or is he still talking about Bacon?
I
think he's talking about Bacon.
No, Bacon is a wicked man.
Bacon's a wicked man, yeah.
I don't think Coombs is much better.
No.
Oh, Coombs is a pussycat. He's a lovely guy. He's just misunderstood.
When he's not stabbing doctors.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
That's an idea to follow him.
Well, we should do.
But what we could do, we could wait till he's gone out of his house and then break in his house
I think we should follow him because you can always break into his house later.
after we've killed him. Yeah.
After we've tortured him with shotgun.
We could split up. 'Cause that'll
No.
work.
I think we follow.
So yeah, it is the 28th. It's just after midday, I think, on the 28th of November, Saturday, the day before Mr.
It all
Bacon's
kicks off.
trip out, and 4 days before the hearing at Hereford Magistrates Court, where it will be decided whether Alexander Roby is released or.
So when's that? That's the 30th.
Sorry?
Is that the 30th?
Yeah, November the 30th.
Okay, so tomorrow we need to follow Bacon.
So are you all? Are you sawing the barrels off your shotguns?
Yes.
Can't believe you're destroying those fantastic hunting pieces I bought you.
In 100 years, these will be antique.
You're vandalising the guns I bought you. Unbelievable. So that's we've all got a sawn-off shotgun each. There's a pump action, and I've now got a legal firearm. I've
You
got
have.
a pistol.
Yes,
Oh,
so that was the other thing you did,
Placeholder.
didn't you? You'd completed your application for a handgun.
Because it's always better to murder somebody with a legal handgun.
Yeah. You can just
Definitely.
keep it in your pocket, can't you? Oh, you might
That can-
also notice that,
That can be traced.
that on the character sheets, all your money's in pounds now.
Ooh. Have you
British,
converted
good
it
old
properly?
British pounds.
With
Yeah,
our
they're
skip
built in a
forward,
converter to the sheet now.
My money was wrong because I got overcharged on my shotguns. But
Do you have a receipt?
um,
And you're probably outside the 30-day limit. And you vandalised them.
it probably evens out with my pistol anyway. So
With our skip forward, have I got my hit point back?
Is it? I forget, is it?
Yeah, do I get
Because
one?
we skipped forward like a week.
Go on.
thought
Yeah,
we-
why not? Why not?
I
I
thought we
think
did
it's.
2
I think
weeks.
it's about. It's. No, it's not. Is it that long?
I'll go and see a
Possible.
doctor for my
It's
bruised arm.
almost
I
2
lost-
weeks, I think. Yeah. But
I tried to break a door down.
Put your hip
yeah,
out.
it did. Yeah.
and and you also tried to read a book again.
I tried to break a door down. That did not go well. I lost hit points. to
That's what the
door.
100 was on, wasn't it? On
That
reading.
was one of the door was one of the hundreds.
Ah, right. Was it a 98
I
on
lost-
Mr. on Talbot's book?
I lost a fight to a door,
Oh,
and then I utterly destroyed a book when I tried to read it.
excellent.
You
Yeah,
know
so-
the one that we borrowed.
Oh, from my director friend.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's not getting it back.
Well, I mean, it was pretty ruined anyway.
It's totally. I was just reading it and it caught fire.
Wow.
It was nothing to do with me. I had nothing to do. I was just casually reading it, and it.
It
caught
leapt
fire.
into the fire.
Well, things that shit happens.
It does.
Can't be helped.
I read mine and it was a waste of time.
These
So,
things happen.
have we got a day and a half or a day?
Well, what time's he leaving tomorrow?
It says evening, I believe.
Because it's lunchtime, isn't it now?
It's lunchtime now. Yes.
Oh,
On the night. So it says. It just says on the night.
Did you say it started snowing again, hasn't it, after raining?
Yeah. So
Shall we hire a car instead of relying on taxis?
Probably not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
If we have to make a getaway, we don't want
Why
to be
don't
trying
we
to
just-
hail a cab.
Why don't we just steal a car with shotguns? Why buy it when we can hold somebody up? We've got many firearms.
Let's wear his balaclavas and let's just go on the rampage, stealing cars.
Let's not attract police attention
Not
until after we've done the murdering.
until he's shot him.
So actually murdered.
Should we hire 2 cars? In case we crash one. And we need a getaway car.
What happens if you crash the other one into the one that you've just crashed?
Oh, then we're screwed.
Then that is problems.
Or an average Friday, as it's known to us.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, what do you want to do? Oh, there was that thing as well that Gerald, the book that Gerald, other book that Gerald's been reading, the one that Alexander published. You discovered there's a ritual hidden within the text.
Well, are we rolling for luck?
Very well.
Is he able to learn the ritual?
I believe you could.
Right, and that's going to go well, isn't it? Look.
First ever one I've passed. I failed.
I'm successful. I didn't get an increase last time. It's cheating me.
I've managed to fail again.
Well, there's a theme there, though, isn't there?
Oh
wow!
8.
Feel wrong.
You want to know how much luck I've got?
I've seen it.
Down to.
Oh, total. 10. What are you on?
Have a guess.
70.
70.
I'm on 58.
So as long as you don't roll a critical failure, that means you even if you cock something up, you can correct it with 70.
Not far off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good. I've got 38.
How about Harry?
38 points.
Oh, you've had worse.
That's all I need. So let's
what was this
hire a car
thing in the Wanderer
Yeah, what's this?
So it seems. If you remember, it seems to be the spell or ritual that Dr. Trollope accidentally triggered Alexander to intone when he visited him at the asylum. That he mentioned in his letter, in his posthumous letter.
Yeah. Do I reckon that I can recreate it?
You could possibly learn to do it. Yeah.
How long's that going to take me?
Probably
about 6 weeks, by which point we'll all be dead.
No, about another week.
How about, can I cut it down to like 24 hours if we practice it on each other?
No.
No volunteers?
Pass.
Okay, well, I'll whittle away at that in my spare time.
Okay.
Going to hire a decent car.
Yeah.
I want a crowbar.
Oh.
Some torches, just in case. Some decent
That would be
rope.
would that be battery-powered torches or pitchfork?
I was just wondering that.
What about oxyacetylene powered torches? We can use a light and torture.
You know, some petrol bombs might not be a terrible idea.
Well, fire's a good encourager. That's what I always say.
Would you be able to get hold of handcuffs from anywhere?
Yeah.
Only floppy ones.
I wouldn't think they're legally available.
It's not something that was going to be in a shop, is it?
No.
If it was America, maybe, but it's not.
In
America.
in America, quite possibly, but no, it's not something you'd be able to buy in your typical shop.
How about if I go and see my friend Eddie and see if I can borrow some?
You could fashion some.
Well, we've got rope as a backup. That's what I want the rope for. If we need to tie them.
Yeah.
But I think handcuffs are a little bit better. Is there anything else we want? Do we want a canister? Should we take a jerry can of
Fuel.
fuel?
Well, you never know.
I think you're going to need a wheelbarrow as well, aren't you?
No, it's all going in back at car.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think jerry cans existed, did they? That was World War II.
No, that's World
It
War
was,
II.
yeah.
So a gas container, a gasoline container, not a jerry can.
A bottle.
Some pint bottles.
Yeah, some glass bottles.
I'm sure it was just the fact that they aren't called jerry cans. I'm sure they.
Well, they were like bulk oil content. They look like milk churns, don't they?
Yeah.
Right.
It was just jerry cans float is the
We don't know where he's going or anything, do we?
No.
He could be going
no,
around
he's
foot.
just stepping out.
But
And it's a full moon. Is that the reason?
there was. Don't forget, there was the not transcript. There was what the private detective told you, because he followed Bacon as well, didn't he?
Was that when he killed that man?
Yep.
Oh, so maybe that's what he's going out for.
Oh, to give
He's
himself
gonna
a bit of a pep up.
Suck somebody's life force out to
He's going for a
rejuvenate him.
You know, interrupting him in that seems to be a plan with almost no drawbacks.
Not if we interrupt him by dousing him in petrol.
I've got an idea. Charles, you're an actor, aren't you? I think you'd probably do this quite easily. Make yourself look like a tramp.
Act like a hobo as he comes up to me.
Yeah, act like a hobo. That's it.
It could be drinking the petrol, and when he comes up, you go.
Just as he's about to strike.
Awesome plan.
I like this plan.
Let's do it.
What I can be,
straight outside his house.
what I think I can be here is.
Oh dear.
A bit blatant.
Yeah, I can be a precursor.
I'm a tramp.
I can be a precursor to like Howling Mad Murdoch or Face Man. So we're like
Howling Mad Murdoch.
We're like a 1920s A team.
As soon as it comes out to house, can you spare us any change, Gov?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're a 1920s beer barackers because you'll be the getaway driver.
I can't drive.
And then Gerald can be Hannibal.
Hannibal.
He's the master of the brains.
I bet nobody's put any points into drive, have they?
I've got plenty in drive.
Everybody has.
Yeah, what more do you need?
Drive auto. Well, everybody can drive, but with no
Okay. Let's put it another way. I've got 20 points in drive,
and got
willing to push it, and 70 points of luck.
Oh, that's it. You're the driver. Designated driver for the evening.
Which again, plan with no drawback.
Oh, I'm going to kill my cat. I can't think of anything else.
So, what is your actual plan then? Because we all know you make all these like dastardly plans, and then like, well, actually.
Yeah, what I will say though.
We're just going to go to the library.
What I will say though is this week I'm here, so I will see it through.
I think you should maybe dress up as a tramp. We'll follow him in the car, and we could see where he's probably going to go to an area where there's tramps, and we follow in there. We'll kick you out of the car, and then you just leisurely stroll near him, behind him, to try and lure him, and then we'll pounce on him.
Yeah, but he's generally more interested in people who are asleep in doorways and stuff. Or...
Yeah, we need to know where he's going, don't we?
Yeah.
We'll just have to follow him then. But if it goes on, it's going to be going on foot, isn't it? He's not going to have a. We could have a car, I suppose.
Well, how do we know he's going on foot?
We don't know, do we? We don't know if he goes by foot. He's having a taxi.
I think we should be prepared for both outcomes.
Well, if we're near his house in the car, we can watch, can't we? We see what happens.
And then if we're going to follow, two of us follow him on foot, and Gerald can follow behind in the car. And then if he gets in a car, Gerald can pick us up, and off we go.
Yeah.
Fair.
So you're turning your shotguns into sawn-off shotguns.
Yeah, because they're concealable then.
Yeah. And then with the pump action, we'll just keep in the car.
Pump action can be car gun.
I'll stow it under the seat.
Yeah.
Nothing can go wrong.
Can you get slug spot shotgun in 1920s?
Yeah, we bought slugs.
All right.
So you've got slugs and.
Don't think Have I added a sawn-off shotgun to the firearms?
That's all right then. So as long as Gerald's got some heavy firepower with slugs in.
So sawn-off shotgun.
Oh, I have, yes, yeah. 12 gauge, 2 barrel sawed-off.
So sawn-off is 4d6 per barrel.
So who needs a gun changing into a
close-up? That is within.
Moi.
I think it's your dex.
I do.
A fifth of your dex is point-blank range.
Yeah, I'll need mine changing.
Well, you're going to keep yours as a pump action then?
Oh.
No, I had a shotgun and a pump action. You two had shotguns. I've turned my shotgun into a sawn-off already.
Okay.
So you're turning yours into sawn-off shotguns. Then we've got a spare pump action. I'd put the slugs in the pump action because that's D10 plus 6 damage.
Yeah.
And the sawn-offs are 4d6 per barrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we need the firepower in there.
So
hit by any of them is dead.
So Charles is modifying his shotgun. Is Gerald doing the same? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me adjust your guns.
And then I'll be the one with access to the pump action as well, just for a laugh.
Okay. And has Harry already got a sawn off?
So I've got sawn off, and then I've got that pistol at the bottom.
All right, it's still a 12, just a normal 12 gauge on here, so I'll have to change that to a sawn off then.
And a crowbar.
Ooh, that'll be good for the old kneecaps.
Presuming we've all got big, long winter coats, so we can stash us things in them anyway. So.
Good job, it's winter, not summer.
Yeah, that helps.
And don't forget your balaclava.
Oh my god. Okay, so there we go. 20 gauge.
I'm a bit more refined. I've got a snood.
I'm like dressed for the opera with I've got a balaclava on top.
I'll have a. What sort of hat would I have?
Sherlock Holmes.
Could be. Dear Stalker, snood. That'll be me.
And 12 gauge Sean off for you. Sean off? Sawn off. Okay. So I believe so. Let's see. You've had a rest as well, haven't you? So let's go on a rest. You've had a night's rest.
There's no mention of what time he's going out, is there?
No, it just says night.
I
think we need to be ready for when does it get dark? 6 or 4
So it's winter, so it gets dark quite. So it starts to get dark about 4 o'clock. So it's probably properly dark about 6.
So I think we need to be ready from before 6. Does the car have heated seats, John?
It does after it's set on fire.
We've taken his hot soup, famous flask.
Yeah, so we leave Gerald in there reading the book and he'll warm it up for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
some water bottles. Just take a water, sit on a water bottle.
So, are you just making preparations for your little jaunt out on the 27th?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do, or anything else you want to remind yourselves of, or anything like that?
It's like we've forgotten something important. I mean, I'm fairly sure we have.
No?
No, can't
Okay.
think of anything.
Very good. So, shall we move the clock forward to... Where is my...
Tomorrow.
Right, so yes. Shall we just move it straight to dusk of tomorrow?
Yeah.
So it's midday of the 27th, and then dusk. So pause again, that always helps.
Can
So,
I say in my defence that this is a terrible plan?
Oh, here it comes! I knew it.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Would you rather
just
follow him?
Just as long as we're all aware of that.
Would you rather follow him without a gun when you know he can
No.
like turn somebody into a corpse? At least you'll be able to shoot yourself.
So where do you want to be by this time?
Somewhere near his house,
Okay.
in like an alleyway or something where we
In
can
an
see
alleyway,
out.
or not in a car, or?
Well, I'm going to be
House
in the
close
car.
by, but I want people on foot and the car close by
Okay.
as well.
Well, as you know, there's an alleyway that runs down between the row of houses, businesses.
I
Runs
think
around
we
the
should
back.
all be in the car. Because if we're on the street, just stood around, we're going to look suspicious. Whereas if we're in the car, steaming a car up, we'll fine.
Yeah, and then he comes out the shop, you get
So-
out of the car and follow him. That's
So again,
Totally
like again, where Bacon's shop and house come shop is, it's on quite like I said, quite a busy street. It's not some like it's not in some slum areas. It's in quite a nice sort of retail area for want of a better word. So there are other shops, and it's not deserted. So there are people about. Not as many people about at this time, of course, because it's cold, it's snowing, it's icy.
You're trying to say we should have brought Tommy guns, aren't you?
Are any of these businesses open at this time?
At this
Or-
time, they will most likely have been closed for at least within the last hour, I would imagine.
It's like maybe one of us could be in one of the businesses watching his house, but
It's
no.
Sunday, they're closed.
Oh, is it Sunday?
It is Sunday,
Uh,
yes. This is a good point. Yes,
Mm.
you're not allowed to open on Sunday at this time of year. At this point in time, sorry.
So
Good evening, Mr. Pirate, sir.
maybe
That was not somebody on the street. That was
do you do you want
Pirate?
There might be a pirate on the street. Who knows?
Oh my god, there's pirates on the streets. Get the Tommy gun.
do you want to be on the street then, Charles?
Yes.
I'm
Has to
gonna be in
supplement
the
his
car.
income somehow.
I'll be in the car with Gerald. So I'll get out of the car if we see him. If he's not within earshot of the car door. Don't know whether. So we'll just watch the house.
Okay. So,
Do we have any lights on at the house?
so there are lights on. Yeah, you can see lights on, mainly in the upstairs windows.
Yeah.
Possibly some dim suggestion of some lights further back in the house on some of the lower floors as well. In fact, as you sit and watch, you get there's lights going on. There seems to be quite a lot of activity going off in the house, and every so often you catch sight of a figure. Now, whether it's Bacon or not, you don't know. You can't tell. But you see somebody every so often. You see somebody pacing around, almost as if they're agitated, like constantly walking about, pacing backwards and forwards. A few times you see them stood near the windows where apparently with a book in their hands, and then like the book's thrown to one side and they're throwing their hands up in the air. But yeah, it's constant. So, whoever's in the house, presumably it's Bacon, they're constantly like moving about the house, up and down through the different floors, down on the ground floor, on the top floor, lights going on and off all the time. It's like he can't keep still.
He's excited. He can't decide what to wear on his big night out.
So Charles, you've been stood out. You've probably been watching Bacon's house now for a couple of hours, and Charles, it's getting really cold outside. The temperature's starting to plummet. The ground's freezing, and there's no sign of him coming out of the house. It's like I say, you can still see him pacing about the house. Overhead, there's a few clouds about, but as time passes, the clouds scatter, and you ended up with the almost completely clear sky with a full moon shining down, providing quite a bit of light. Probably picks you out in the alleyway. If anybody was to walk past, it would probably quite easily see you unless you stood much further back.
If I stand much further back, can I see his house?
Sorry?
If I stand any further back, can I see his house?
No, that's what I mean. If kind of like you'd have to like go back into the alleyway. I mean, there's nobody about. By now, like I say, it's almost 8 o'clock at night, if not later, and there's nobody about now. You can see lights on in some of the other buildings, but it's getting bitterly cold, and the snow's starting to fall.
Yeah, I'll stay a little bit longer.
Okay. So another hour passes.
Nothing.
Nothing. He's still in the house. You can still see him moving about in the house. I would say by this time it's you, Charles. You're forced to retreat to the car because it's just.
Can I swap with any others? Can I swap?
If you want to.
No.
I'll swap
I'm the driver.
Yeah,
Well, I did
That's Harry.
I was wise enough to put thermal underwear on, so and I've got a scarf, so I'll probably I'll swap with Charles.
Okay. So you two are going to alternate between standing.
Yeah.
Okay. So in which case, you can both make a look roll. See who is outside. So whoever gets the lower roll is the person who's outside.
Surely it's whoever gets the lower roll is the person that's nice and safe inside the car.
Yeah. Surely.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I'm other rules in my head. Yes. Whoever's got the worst roll, is the one who's in the alleyway. So the highest roll.
Probably gonna be me. Because again, shit luck.
So yes, regular save.
Oh
no.
God.
So Charles. So Charles is freezing him out in the alleyway when it's at about midnight. The lights all go off in Bacon's house.
Waiting that long.
Yeah.
and Baker, you see Baker emerge from his house. First time you've seen him actually step over the doorstep, over the threshold. Like I say, it's close. It's almost close to midnight. The air is bitterly cold, and frost is forming on all the windows. The car's freezing up. It's even in.
He locks up properly.
He does, yeah. Locks the door, locks the gate. You can see, like, he puts a bunch of keys into his inside of his coat pocket, and pulls his collar up around him, and he sets off down the street. Walking down Liverpool Road, heading towards the corner of Copenhagen Street.
Right, Gerald, run him over.
Yeah.
Okay, so the car is even inside the car is bitterly cold. So, Gerald, if you want to start the car, you will.
I've had it running all this time.
You've had it running all this time.
It's run out of fuel. You better stop her up. 6 hours.
I'll have been turning it on and just
okay.
To run the
So
heater
to keep it right, fair enough. Right. Okay.
I'm not sitting in the car, freezing my ass off.
Okay, so you shouldn't have any problem starting the car up then. In that case,
there's not going to be many people out and about, is it? At 12
Not at
o'clock?
midnight.
no, God, no. Like I said, not normally it wouldn't be, but it's certainly in this weather, everybody's going to be.
I mean, we didn't discuss this before. What is the plan of action? Are we just following him to watch him kill a tramp? Are we going to abduct him?
Are we going to shoot him before or after?
So he's already gone. So he's gone. He's walked past the alleyway where Charles is stood, and he's on the corner of Copenhagen Street, and he takes a right turn.
All right, I'm following him.
Should we abduct him now? Let's just get him, bung him back at car, and we've got his kit. We'll have his keys. Let's just go now. Let's just follow him. And
Are we going to grab him? Right, I'll follow him.
Take him back into his house.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
What do you think, Gerald? Oh, we're just following him.
I mean, we can try.
Okay, you've lost sight of him by now, by the way, as well.
I'll set off.
Well, I'm following him. I'm on foot.
Okay, you're going to set off after him. Yeah. Okay.
Is he looking furtive, or is he just off?
Not really. No.
Stroll?
Not really. He's kind of got his coat. Like I say, he's got his like I said, it's bitterly cold, so he's kind of got his coat pulled up and a hat pulled down on his head. So he's he's not looking, he's not stopping and glancing around and checking. And 1 second.
So you're following him on foot.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just trundle.
Just trundle along while behind him.
Well, I'd just drive normally, maybe even.
Drive past him,
because if we're following him in car, he's going to know we're following him, aren't we? We could just drive past.
Yes, a car would be would probably draw attention. Yeah, it's going to make a noise, and there's no other cars on the street.
Before he turns off, anyway, you could just drive and pull away in front of him, and we could just and see where he goes.
Okay, so Charles has set off down the street after him, I believe. So by the time you get to the Charles, by the time you get to the corner of Copenhagen, Liverpool and Copenhagen Street, you can see Bacon is just about to take a turn north off of Copenhagen Street onto down towards the canals.
Okay.
Do we know that that's where like a load of people sleep rough?
I would. Well, you know, at the very least, you know from Private Detective Tuck's report that he followed Bacon down to the canals.
Okay. In which case, I'll drive.
So yeah, I would say you.
If that seems to be the direction that he's heading, I'll make my way down there.
Okay.
Park somewhere where we've got a nice clear view of, like, along the canal where we reckon they'll probably pop up.
Okay. So Charles, you probably get to the point where on Copenhagen Street where Bacon's turned off, and he's headed down an alleyway and down some steps at the side of where a bridge crosses over the canal, and you can see him heading off down the towpath. So looking down here, you can see it's like the canal's lined with lots of old abandoned warehouses and old factories.
Okay. How far in front of him is it? How far in front is it?
It's probably a few hundred yards, a couple of hundred yards in front of you. It's just about to disappear under. You're just about to lose sight of him as he walks underneath another bridge.
Is there any other way within the vicinity out of this area where he's gone down into?
You'd be able to. So once you're down the towpath, you'll be able to. You can get off on either side into, like, walking off into where the warehouses, all these warehouses are.
But to come back to his flat, he's probably going to have to. He'd probably come back the way he gone.
Yeah, I mean, it's highly likely there is plenty of alternate routes, but.
So I'll get out of the car then, and I'll run over to where Charles. I last see Charles. And I don't know, Gerald. What do you think? You stay in the car here, or should we just or just leave the car here? If we need to get away, we just come back to the car.
Having to leg it all the way back to the car seems risky.
Yeah.
Do I have quite a decent view down the canal where we reckon he's probably going to turn up?
Where you putting the car? If you park the car up on the, if you park the car on or just before the bridge, then you can see down the canal in both directions, but you can't see by the time you got there, you can't see Bacon. He's already he's gone out of sight. He's gone up following the towpath, so you've lost sight of him.
And there's nowhere to put the car sort of down the towpath.
No.
This is where you should have dressed as a tramp, Charles, and you could have followed him as a drunken tramp.
Yeah.
Made a bit of noise, and he might have come for you.
I'm going to have to get out the car, aren't I? Dag nabbit.
Mm.
Go on then. I'll follow Harry.
Okay,
Who's
right. You follow on after Harry, who in turn is trying to catch up to Charles. As you head down these steps at the side of the bridge, and down onto the shadowy towpath that runs along this inky black canal. Most of the water is frozen solid.
Could have driven down the canal.
So if you do shoot him, don't throw your gun in the canal.
No.
So you head down the towpath, and as you pass under this second bridge, you can see the canal stretches off north, and like I say, you can see all these disused warehouses lining either side. And ahead, a few hundred yards ahead of you, you can see Bacon walking slowly along. Every now and then he stops and peers behind a wall or into the doorways of some of the warehouses.
Looking for his victim.
Maybe we've got him wrong. Maybe he's looking to help them. Somebody in need, and
could be.
so do I see Charles, Or is
Yeah,
what
so
are you
you-
doing?
yeah,
What are you doing?
You
Charles?
catch up. You probably. So let's say you've all caught up to each other.
So how far off is he from us now?
So catching up to Charles, so maybe is maybe it's about 100 yards because like I say, he's walking quite slowly, so you're able to close the gap if you want to. But you're about at the moment, I would say you're about 100 yards behind him.
Let's do it.
Is there a way of like turning left, pegging it down a parallel street and coming out?
You could try and head off into the warehouses, but whether you'll be able to find how quickly you'll be able to find a direct route to like cut back to the canal. I mean, there will be at some point, but obviously this area is unknown to you, so.
Because if we get much closer, he's going to
start
spot
now.
us.
Yeah.
I wonder if a couple of us hid in the shadows and one person called out to him, whether he'd come back and talk.
We could.
I mean, if we sprint after him, he's just going to run off, isn't he?
How about? And we're all like dressed in like big coats and funny hats. How about we just like start having some sort of drunken argument and shouting about Kaiwan?
Or why don't we just go back to his house and wait for him to come back?
He might not come back.
It will.
I think he will come back.
Do you?
But if we're gonna get him, we're probably better off getting him here where there's no houses, there's no people,
He's
is
fine
there?
to see, yeah.
Just tramps.
And
can
possibly
bundle-
while he's older and weaker.
And we can bundle him in the car as well, can't we? I don't know. We just got to try and close the gap without him seeing us. So, I don't know, sneak, stealth.
Yeah, you can make a is it sneak stealth?
Stealth.
Do we have to do it individually? Yeah.
It depends. Are you moving up? If you're moving up as a group, then it would be down to the person with the worst stealth. If you're moving up individually, then you can roll individually.
I mean, my stealth's terrible, but
Mine's not much better.
Everybody's will be. It's not.
I mean, it is quite
not
dark,
much, is
and Bacon seems absorbed in his search. So we'll let you have a bonus dice. There's plenty of there's plenty of. It's dark. There's plenty of places like bits all broken down walls and stuff. So there's plenty of things to hide behind. Wow.
This might be worth spending your luck on if you fail. By the way,
don't worry, I've got a 9.
because those shotguns are only going to be any good close up.
I'd say we have reduced the range significantly.
Yeah, I think it's 5 feet, not 5 yards or something. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
So how close are you trying to get then? So I presume you'll move. Oh, are you not moving as a group?
Well, I were on my own anyway because I was following him alone. So
Have you rolled?
yeah, I rolled 9.
No, Gerald, you haven't rolled.
Oh yeah,
yet, have you?
Not yet.
Oh,
Yeah!
Right, I'm going to spend 22 points of luck. So
I am a shadow in the night.
22.
22 points. Are you really spending 22 points a lot?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so you creep up to him, trying to close the
I'm
distance.
going to pick his pocket.
So you maybe
on a separate roll.
so you maybe close at a close distance to what? Not more. Can't be more than like 20 feet away from him now. And Bacon seems to have stopped. And he stops in front of this sort of archway near one of the sides of one of these old warehouses. and it looks like he's talking to somebody. You can just hear the sound of his voice, but you can't hear what he's saying. And then he starts to. He raises his hands and starts to make weird kind of gestures with his hands.
Should we just shoot him?
I think we should just run up and confront him.
Or club him around the back of the head.
Okay, so the air around him starts to shimmer.
All right. How's about? I'm just going to shoot his leg.
You can do an aimed shot.
I'm going to aim and I'm going to shoot at his legs and his feet, like lower half of his body.
Okay, so you're
an aimed shot with a sawn-off shotgun. I've got to see this.
Well, he's aiming for his kneecap. He's going to end up shooting.
So a sawn-off is that
How close are we?
So you're about 30 feet away. 20 feet away, sorry, yeah.
20 feet away, so it's going to be maybe 2d6 damage. Where's that fucking book? I think it breaks down to 2d6, 1d6, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Still going to hurt, 2d6.
4d6, 1d6.
I'm not bothered as long as he's alive.
Yeah, you lose the range totally.
Yeah.
Don't you? So it's 1d6. So the best weapon is my pistol now.
All right, do you want to shoot him?
What, with 25%?
I mean, I'm no better. What's my firearms? 20?
Well, nobody's got firearms, have they?
Firearms, rifle, shotgun, 25.
It should be on your sheet. It'll be on your sheet.
Got 20.
25. 20 with a hand.
So, if you do an aimed shot, you get a bonus dice. So, are you?
Yeah. So you can take a moment to. You can spend an action to.
All right, I'll take a bonus die.
Should we firing squad him?
There is going to be a witness to this murder, and it's going to be
It's not going to be a murder, and it's going to be a tramp. So I'll just shoot him and throw him in canals.
No, just put your balaclava on.
Yeah, all right.
We're out of sight of the tramp anyway.
Okay, so what's the base range of the sawn-off shotgun again?
Is it on the character sheet?
It should be on the character sheet. Yeah.
Are we all?
Oh no.
Are we all going to have a pop?
5 and 10 yards. So did you say, is it 20 yards or 20 feet away?
20 feet.
So
20 feet. You're well inside, then it's 20 yards.
Yeah.
20 feet. So 5 yards is 50.
It's 15 foot.
Yeah. So you're just out of the.
No, I thought we were 20 feet away, and it was 20 yards range.
Yeah, we're just out of short range.
Yeah. Just out of short range.
You get disadvantage, but because you're aiming, that will cancel the disadvantage.
Yeah.
So it'll just be a straight roll.
Or I could just take a step forward.
Yeah. Or we could just run up to him and shoot.
Could, but you might break your cover as well then.
And you'll not get the aiming bonus.
He's concentrating now.
Well,
he is, but.
Or are we all three going to shoot him?
Yeah, I've got no disadvantage because I'm using my pistol. So
okay, so it begins.
Ready.
Chanting, and a shrill, inhuman scream seems to come from all around you. Who's firing? Charles. Right. So Charles lets off a shot and misses.
No, because I'm going to spend some luck on that.
All right. Okay.
I've hit.
Can you spend luck on combat rolls?
Yeah, you can. Like that. I don't know why, but I always thought you couldn't. But yeah, page 99.
Yeah. It wouldn't allowed to. Okay.
There we go. Boom.
Unless it's a malfunction. And you can't
you can't do it. So wow, two hits. So it's shot twice. So you need to roll damage for both of your shots. Are you firing slugs? Did you say?
No, that's in the pump action, which is in the car.
Okay.
How do you roll damage?
D6.
It should be on your.
I'm probably going to have to shoot him as well. Cause that's
Right. Hang on a minute. I pressed.
I'm going to take him out.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, hang on. That was too many D6.
Oh, you need to load it as well. I presume you preloaded it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you see
that up.
to the right, there's like a little.
Seen it.
Yeah. So you left click on it to add ammo to it. There you go.
So you both aimed, didn't you? So you only get one shot.
Yeah.
Is
that fired?
What's going on?
You put my gun in my character sheet, didn't you?
I did.
No, what's it done here? Has that rolled it? No.
So if you look in chat, there'll be there's a window now, and it says roll firearm. So you'll have to click on that just to roll it again. We know you've made it, but you'll just have to click that to roll it again. Then there should be a damage pop up. See it?
Roll damage. How do you change it from 4 to 1? Just says roll damage 4d6, 1d6, and I clicked it and it rolled like all of them. Yeah, that just rolled like 6d6.
Tell you what, just we'll figure it out at the.
Yeah, let's just roll.
So it's just roll the dice. You know how many damage dice you need to roll. So just roll them.
How do you select a target?
So it needs to be a token. So it's probably because we haven't got any tokens on the screen. That might be an issue.
Revolver. 15 yards. So mine's at normal skill. So I'm going to fire once, and I'm going to aim as well.
I was going to put him off.
How many points of damage have you done then between you?
I did 2.
You've hit him with a pellet.
1d6.
Loaded it with salt.
Is that the right damage? 1d6.
I thought it was at long range.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. Of course it's son off. Yeah. Well, yeah. And what's Charles done?
Roll a 6.
Yeah, it's alright. I've pressed return and it just decided to add 2d6. 3.
Warning shots.
That's
then
fine.
I'm going to shoot.
Your shotgun's using handgun skill for some reason as well.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Why?
Let's have a look. Why is it doing that?
Because I'm 20. I didn't mean I failed. Didn't I?
There we go.
Just add your look back on.
So, how do I use my pistol if there's no target?
So.
Fair, isn't it?
Cheat. Where are we? So pistol. Well, you need to put ammo in it for one thing. So do you see the little So yeah, there you go.
So there'll be 5 rounds in it.
And if you left click on the revolver, it'll say you have not selected a target for your 45 revolver check. Do you want to proceed anyway? So you just proceed anyway.
Yeah. Well, I right clicked and it's. So I'm getting advantage because I'm aiming and I'm within 15 yards, which is the base on the.
Yeah.
So I've got a big 20% chance, but with advantage.
What's that? I can't see what it is. Is that a critical?
I've got a star. Oh, an opposed roll. What's that?
Oh, because he would have been able to dodge, but he can't. He's not dodging because he's not.
Right.
It's a surprise.
So what have I rolled then there?
You have rolled 110's dice. You've rolled 3.
What, 3%?
Yeah, I believe so.
Right, that's full damage. 12 points of damage and then a roll damage.
I can't see that.
110.
I can't see what I've rolled.
See the star in the
Oh, press on the star.
Yeah, and it'll expand it and show you what you spent. So you got a regular success. No, it's 13 you've rolled. So you a 10 on the 10 and a 3 on the thing. So you say so you can increase to a hard success by spending 3 luck, or an extreme success by spending 9 luck. You should be able to see buttons.
Do we want to talk to him, or are we killing him?
I say, bear in mind that he's already taken 5 points of damage.
Yeah,
But you don't know that.
That's
This is all happening at the same time, and you don't know.
No. I've aimed. I've gone for his head. So, I'm going to burn another 9 points of luck.
Okay, so that means, well,
It's full damage, 12 points of damage, and then a roll damage as well.
yeah.
So D10 plus 2.
Okay.
Charles is looking vaguely horrified.
So another 3
I don't think that
points
makes
of
much
damage.
difference, to be honest. So
15
there's
points of damage.
Does his head explode?
so shots.
white
So
balloon.
yeah, a volley of several shots ring out. Gerald and Charles both aiming at Bacon's legs, hit him in the legs, and he instantly lets out a scream, and as his legs buckle, and he goes down the floor. There's blood all over the place, and then a third shot rings out as Bacon's just kind of goes knees down onto the floor, and his head just goes poof.
And that's your fault, because I was trying to shoot him. Biggest mass area, his chest, and because he dropped, I hit him in head.
Oh, for fuck, so he's dead.
Oh yeah! Oh god, yeah!
Well,
you did way more.
Well, no.
I thought he was a magic user.
For
He
God's
was
sake.
Himself,
a
didn't
magic user.
he? He was.
Right, from the
That's
door we can,
insanity.
and this figure like scrambles to his feet and like just pegs it down the canal, slips a couple of times almost. In fact, let's see.
Charles, shoot him! No witness.
Oh god, yeah. So he slips and slips on the icy ground, the towpath, and he gives a shriek
in the
as he falls into the canal. And you hear there's like a cracking sound of breaking ice, and then a splash, and you go ah!
Right. I presume your shotguns are really clean and they haven't got any fingerprints on, have they?
Well, they can just go in canal.
Well, put one of them in the canal with him that's just dropped in. He's shot the guy. Apart from I've shot him in the head. And I can't throw that in because it's a pistol.
Yeah, but where are they going to recover that bullet from?
I mean,
don't think-
we can put his body in the canal anyway, can't we?
I don't think
Or should we rescue this
uh,
tramp?
I don't
That's
think
not
they've
happening, is
invented divers.
So yeah, there's this guy flailing about in the canal, screaming, and
Oh, it'd be dead in seconds. The cold.
he probably you could either, if you don't do anything, he's going to be dead.
Would you like me to roll my sanity for murdering somebody?
I think you would need to make a sanity roll for blowing this guy's head off, but and also if you let this tramp die, you'll all need to make a sanity roll.
How far away? 20.
How far away is he?
The tramp, you could probably, if you're quick, you can probably get to him. He's kind of just tried to run off, and he's slipped on the ice and just gone straight in the canal.
Well, I'm not going to be quick because I'm me, and it's icy. But I'll go and see if he's all right.
Okay.
Are you all right there?
Okay, you can. So Gerald, you can make a luck roll as well to keep your footing as you head towards this guy, just to make sure you don't slip. No,
Don't go in.
you're being cautious, so you're not going to fall in the canal, but just see if you. So you get hold of him, and he when you get there, he's just about. He's like disappears beneath the surface briefly, and somehow managed to scramble back, pull himself back to the surface, and he's scrabbling at the bricks of the side of the canal, desperately trying to save himself. So
it's not gone down well that I've murdered somebody.
No.
It's not. Oh,
I enjoyed it.
So yeah, if you don't, are you going to do something? If you don't do something now, he's going to go under and he's going to die.
I'll pull him out.
Okay. Okay, right. You grab hold of him, and stop him from just as he's about to go under. It takes a bit of effort. Maybe there are others. Maybe Charles comes up and help. Is Charles going to help you, or is
well,
yeah? So with Charles' help, you manage to drag this guy out the canal, and he's just his teeth are chattering. He's absolutely
I'll
frozen.
give him. I'll give him a nice slug of whiskey.
Have you got your balaclavas on?
Well, hat, snood. So,
because he's now a witness to a murder, and he's probably going to.
So he's like sort of crawling away, despite the fact he's absolutely freezing. He's shivering. He's visibly shivering and shaking, and he's just like backing away from you on the ground, like crawling away, scrambling away from you. I didn't see nothing, Mister. I didn't see nothing.
So you saved him from drowning. Now
so is that you saved my life? That guy was going to kill me.
Not a problem.
Okay, unless you stop him, he kind of scrambles to his feet and starts and heads and disappears into the warehouses.
I think he's probably going to keep stun.
Yeah, if you don't freeze to death.
Probably freeze to death. Yeah. So yeah, I failed my sanity.
Yes.
So what type of sanity loss are we talking?
I believe.
I'm going on him being a bad man, very bad man.
He was a bad man,
wasn't
he?
We don't know that.
I know, I don't know that.
Don't know that now.
So I've been told. So this private eye said he was a bad man. He saw him murder somebody.
So I would say D3.
D3. Let me roll a 6. Nice. Yep, roll the 6. 3 points.
Because you know these are like pretty sure these are bad people, even if you didn't exactly intend to. Blow his head clean off.
Adrenaline rush. Oh.
Yeah.
Are we going to tip him in the canal with?
No, we're going to get the keys off him for his house, and we're going to
search him.
Yeah.
Any identifying papers, driving license, anything like that.
Well,
off him.
I was going to say people aren't going to be recognising him from his face.
No. But any papers, just rifle through all his pockets.
Okay, so checking this blood gore-soaked body, you find he's carrying very little. So what he has got though is around his neck on kind of a black leather shoestring.
Ooh, we've not seen that before.
Is a whistle.
Uh-oh.
A thistle whistle.
He likes the whistle club. That was the club.
A shiny, polished black whistle, in the shape of some weird, almost looks like a deformed vulture's head.
And that's like what was found at Alexander Ruby's father's murder scene.
It doesn't look like it matches. It's exactly the same, but it seems very similar.
I think they said bird-like, didn't they? Like a whistle, but carved bird-like.
So also in one of his pockets is a polished black piece of jet. It's about the size of you, fits into the palm of your hand, and carved into one side is like a leaf-like symbol. It's kind of like a stick with 3 sort of lines on one side and 2 lines on another. Actually, I can give you I don't have a picture, unfortunately, but I can do you a little drawing, which I'm sure you'll recognise anyway.
I don't want to touch any of these items with my. I've got gloves on, so it doesn't matter. I was going to say use a handkerchief to pick them up, but I've got gloves on, so.
Can you see that? That's probably a terrible colour. I'll make it into a different colour so it's a bit hard to see.
Can't see anything.
One moment, I shall make it bright red. Or maybe I won't.
Oh, I can see what you mean. Yeah, so like that Y-shaped thing that you've drawn. Yeah, I can see you've just put in the light. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like a tree with. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll pocket those. I want his keys. Give me his keys.
So they're like in the light on the screen.
So, yeah. Second.
All I can see is one red line.
Any rings? Anything? Any money?
Just one moment.
Got it. I've got it. It was just being slow.
I think we dump him in the canal and go straight to his house.
Yeah.
So yeah, other than that, there is a bunch of 4 keys.
So nothing else. No money. A watch or anything.
Nope. That is literally all he's got apart from his clothes.
So are we agreed? Put him in the in the hole that the tramp made.
Yeah.
So he go in there. I didn't think of it, Mark.
Can we try and poke him under the ice?
Poke him under the ice. You could probably find numerous things to stick in his pockets and weight him down, I suppose.
Yeah.
Could I didn't think of it at the time, but can I, while they're doing that, can I try and find the bullet? The casing.
The casing. Well, you've got a revolver, haven't you?
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, it's in the gun, isn't it? Stupid boy.
So you can look around for it. You're not going to find one.
The
No,
slug
I can't find it anywhere.
The slug disappeared off. God knows where they're not find that.
in his leg.
Well, it went through his head.
Oh yeah, the bullet did. Yes.
Out the other side. The pellets.
Probably ricocheted about a bit in his skull.
I won't worry about them. We're not going to find them.
It's a 38, isn't it?
No, it's a
45.
45.
Oh, that's going straight through out the other side, and it's down the street.
That's
down
probably
the corner.
down.
And,
With the amount of damage he did, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Did, yeah.
There
wasn't much head left to be.
Well, it doesn't matter if they find it. It's whether they can match it with the gun. But,
Yeah,
as long as they don't get arrested with the gun.
No, so that level of forensics is very.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be, and especially if it hits stonework, they're not going to be getting any rifling off it anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. If the gun's got any tell signs,
The best they could do
after the bullet.
would be possibly.
It's a 45.
Yeah.
That's a 45.
Yeah.
So right,
Tenuous at best.
take his possessions, let him have a swim.
Back to his house.
I think back to his house. Or we could leave it a few days. And then
I
go
think
to his house.
Now before anybody knows any of his.
Yeah, we've got keys. So we don't have to break
Yeah.
into it. Yeah, we'll go back to his house then. So back to the car. We don't need to run. We've done nothing wrong.
Yeah. Casual. 3 people just out for a midnight stroll.
We've done to him what he was going to do to somebody else. We've done a
Well,
good deed. We've saved a tramp.
It could have been useful, though.
We've saved a tramp from drowning, and he's now going to die from hypothermia.
Although I think
possibly, unless he finds a nice friendly fire.
if Edwards wasn't going to talk to us, I think he's even less likely to talk to us.
I just didn't fancy trying to talk to him if we know he can, supposedly drain your life force from you. I don't.
Yeah.
And maybe he's got a house full of antiquities, so maybe he's got.
I'm looking forward to opening up a second shop.
Yeah, I presume he's got a diary. That kind of guy writes a diary.
Yeah.
maybe take the canister of fuel into the house with us. Get a fire going. It might be cold.
Right. Okay, so you head back to the car.
I'll probably
drive
throw up on the way. I've killed somebody. But do it before I get in the car.
So yeah, probably shaking from nerves, from the cold, if not from the cold. Head back to the car, and drive the short distance away from the canal, back down Copenhagen Street and onto Liverpool Street, and pull
In
up,
absolute silence.
and pull up outside Bacon's house and sit
I feel
silently
we
in
need
the
to
car
pull up
for a moment.
further.
I
We
might
don't
have
want
a-
somebody. We don't want somebody going. Oh yeah, there was this car parked outside of his house. The registration was this, and then that's traced back to us hiring it.
I might have a drink from Gerald's hip flask. I presume he's got several stashed in the car.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up round the corner, not outside his house.
Okay,
Which
fair
is-
enough.
3 visiting friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so taking a moment to compose yourselves here.
Yeah.
Should have nicked his clothes so we could dress up as him.
That'd be a good idea. That one not going to stand out at all. With clothes with a bit of brain on it, a bit of skull fragments.
Bit of wash off.
Did you see those brains?
Yes, I think we'll park down the street and walk up. I mean, it's
Yeah.
night, so it's not like anyone can see us.
Yeah. Just innocently walk up.
Perhaps.
So,
Yeah.
here you are outside Bacon's house.
Fortress.
Mm. Yeah. Bimble about with the keys. Find the right one.
Are there quite a few keys on the keyring?
So there's 4 keys.
So let's try the gate.
I would have thought the gate will be fairly obvious which one it is, because it'll be the big clunky one.
Yeah, so it just takes a couple of. So there's only 4 keys anyway, so you eventually. So you eventually unlock.
Why can't I see you two?
Because
Oh,
I'm
no.
so sneaky.
No, I can. I could only see Harry once he'd walked out. Yeah.
I think you need to check for traps, Charles. Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Why can't I see you? I'm outside, stood next to you, but I can't see you.
Is it because I've gone inside the area?
No, because when I move inside, I can now see Gerald on the street. But when I come outside and stand next to Gerald,
Yeah.
there, you disappear.
I can see both of you.
I can only see half. Well, I can see you, but I can only see half of my token now.
I can see all of you.
Yeah, I can't. Now-
Can I
Let me
do
just, let me just check the token. Just 1 second. So have you well, you haven't got torches at the minute.
Oh, I've got a torch with me, but I'm not going to start
No.
waving it around till we're
Some
inside.
of the lighting seems to have got a bit glitched a bit. I put an extra light down. outside.
Ah, it burns!
Right there.
I've just got a big black thing straight across me, man. I can only see half of my counter. I can see 2/3 of Charles.
I can see it absolutely fine.
I can see all of Gerald.
Yeah, as soon as I come out, like if I stand here, I can see Gerald. If I stand here, Gerald disappears.
That's bizarre.
And I've lost top of your head when you stand there as well.
So like by moving one tile
Oh
to the
yeah,
right.
yeah, no, yeah, I can see it when I select your token. I can see that as well. I'm not sure why
There's
that
like
is.
a black
appears.
cone that's shooting
But
out.
now I can
from
see
there.
you, but there you go. So I can
Yeah,
go there.
right.
Like,
Some of the lighting's glitching on for some reason. I shall give you all torches, but we'll assume that you're not using them now. So.
like there, that just lighting screws that up.
Bizarre.
So I'm playing with my magic keys, see if I can open the front door.
If not, I'll use the skeleton key. The shotgun.
Okay, so yeah.
I mean, not that you're going to need to. Remember to reload your gun.
So inside this
Oh.
this house is dirty. It's untidy. There's packing cases lined in this hallway. Stacks of old newspapers tied together with string. Just almost every available bit of floor space is covered with junk.
Thought he was a bit of a hoarder, didn't we? When we I snuck a peek through the door when he answered the door that time. We saw the newspapers and things.
Oh, I see what it's doing, like sort of line of sight weirdness.
Yeah.
So that's it back.
It's working
I
now.
can't-
So
I can't see anything when I'm going now.
Oop.
can we look for a light switch, maybe?
Um,
I can't see anything.
you need to. Where are you? Oh, you're outside still.
I don't know because I can't. As soon as I go from there to there, I can't see.
You need to go inside. Go further in.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Oh, I can see you. You're walking it wrong direction. Come to me. Walk north. You're on top of me now, apparently.
Right, yeah. It's just randomly just like there. I can't see anything.
That's because you're in the wall.
Let me.
Now
if
you
it's
should be
causing a
fine.
problem, let me just get. I mean, all the line of sight thing's nice, but if it's glitching, well, I'll just get.
Yeah, I
rid of
can't.
it. I'll just get rid
Yeah,
of it.
I
No
can't.
problems.
He likes his rugs.
Okay, you see now.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this area, this ground floor area,
Front
appears to
room.
be part of the shop, and it's mostly taken up with antique Jacobean. Poor examples of like Jacobean furniture. It's not very well looked after, or a lot of it doesn't appear to be much in good condition. And again, most of the tabletops, and bookshelves, and desks that he's got on display are just covered with more junk.
Is it proper junk? Not anything really valuable.
It's not complete junk. It's not worthless junk, but it might have been at one time. It might be worth more than it is. It's got some value, but it's not. It's certainly not.
It's not the good stuff.
No. I mean, like I said, this stuff, this entire room is like gathered, like layers and layers of dust, and it's just piled up.
So
junk,
he don't really run a
everywhere.
business then, does he?
Well, if
If
it
it's
does,
covered
it's certainly not. It's certainly not got doing much in the furniture line. That's for sure.
No, he's probably more in the book market, maybe, Gerald. We'll have to have a look at his book collection.
What's this door here?
Where are you?
This one.
Downstairs door, isn't there? There.
So,
Some stairs going upstairs.
I was suspecting downstairs is more likely to be where the good stuff is. This looks like some sort of study. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at this desk here.
Okay, so it appears to be where he keeps his runs the day-to-day things of the businesses, like pay bills and accounts. Things like that. Check through the desk, and there's nothing. There's nothing of interest.
Shall I go and lock the front door?
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
And the gate, the outside gate, I'll go and lock them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Books on the bookshelf, nothing of particular note, I take it.
No, again, there's some old books you recognise. So, Gerald, you recognise quite a few. There's nothing
Noteworthy.
No, quite mundane. Nothing particularly valuable. It's
Okay. Is this?
Have you checked his desk? Give his desk a good look at.
yeah. So the desk.
Yeah, that's
is just,
what I was doing.
Desk has just like his accounts and various bills, and receipts for sales. So there's nothing sort of like nothing jumped out.
No, there's nothing like large enough chunks that could hide sort of hidden drawers or anything.
You could certainly have a look if you want.
I'll go for a spot hidden, I guess.
Okay, what's Harry and Charles?
I'm going to check under all the rugs,
Okay.
looking for
Classic.
trapdoors.
Classic.
Nice. Well, I'll give you a hand because I guess I'll move like the tables and stuff, and because obviously, like, where are we going here?
Because there are literally rugs everywhere, so let's
And
just have a look
check,
under the
especially if
rugs.
it's dusty, check for like scrape marks where people have like moved bookshelves.
So, like all this furniture and stuff, and everything that's around here.
Yeah.
The classic moving bookshelf shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Do you want-
Oh,
Do you want a spot hidden, or is
If
it-
you can make a spot hidden if you wish, it's not
Oh,
really.
look at-
Yeah, well,
alright.
you're only looking moving rugs and stuff, so no, you don't need
Yeah,
to
I
spot
want to say there's no need. Surely we don't need to spot hidden for things we're not trying to like stumble across it.
Whereas I'm having any hidden compartments in the desk.
Yeah. So there's between
No hidden
the
compartments
three of
in
you,
the
you
desk.
maybe spend a good 15, 20 minutes searching around here and so something just disappeared upstairs.
I was going to say, I found a portal. I've been transported into a different room.
But there's nothing here at all. Nothing of interest. So there's a door into the back, which presume goes into the kitchen.
I'm in a different house, apparently.
So you've just gone up onto the next floor.
Is it the
I'm
next floor?
stuck in between the alleyway and it won't move.
This door where I'm stood, is that downstairs or is that back into the hall?
How did you get down there, Charles?
I have no idea. I went up the stairs and it put me
Okay,
in.
I must.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Actually, that looks like it's back into the hole, doesn't it? Where
Can I have a torch? Because I can't see unless I'm near
Can't have a
Harry or
torch,
anything.
just thought I'd give you the torch.
No, because I can't see unless I'm listening with it.
I think a dimensional shambler's grabbed hold of me and has taken me into the property next door.
You should be able to see, Charles. You can see.
I can't get out.
Yeah, it's very dark and I'm not stuck near Harry or anybody.
You're next to me.
I know that's why I can see now, but I can't see when I'm not stood next to you.
Like so, the thing, the actual light the scene a little bit. There we go. How's that?
That's better.
I collided with at least one wall.
Oh, I ended up on a roof.
How you managed that?
Yeah.
Is that
Oh.
end room a kitchen?
Looks like it.
So there is
Yeah, it is.
So the kitchen is kind of very sparse. There's very little evidence of
Food.
much food being prepared in here. So the back door is locked. There's a door, another door in the corner, which I presume leads to the basement.
Oh, there'll be nothing in basement. Never
That's what I was looking for.
Who's got the keys? I think Harry's got
Me.
the keys. So,
Harry.
so you can't unlock the back door.
Well, where am I at the moment?
You're on the first floor.
I'll check the bathroom.
I'd moved out into the hallway and then it transported me onto
Yeah,
the
you've gone
other.
upstairs.
I didn't want to go upstairs.
Well, go down the steps.
Back downstairs.
It won't let me.
There you go.
Oh, it has.
Oh. Yeah.
So,
Hello.
I'll go into the kitchen and give him the keys.
I did wonder if this was a good idea or not. Having a map you can wander around on.
Is that a no?
It'd be probably better off just theatre of the mind.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd done this one before, and I think pretty much, with rare exceptions, pretty much everything else is there.
Basement. So, quick look through the kitchen. He said it doesn't look like it's been eaten.
no
so-
food.
So no, there's not. There's no sign of any food being prepared. Not very often.
So
It's not well. The
I'll-
kitchen's not well used.
I'll follow Gerald then into the basement.
I'm waiting for you because you've got the keys.
I've give you the keys to open the door, and I'm stood behind you. So for you to go down into the basement, I'll follow you down.
Okay, I'll unlock the door.
Okay, so that door leads out into. You can see that leads out into the backyard.
Oh, is that?
The cellar basement is down here. See that?
I thought that was stairs up rather than stairs down. Right. Okay. I've just collided with the wall.
There you
go. I've disappeared. The portal has taken me. Oh, I'm over there.
What's Gerald doing?
So I'm just looking through the papers that are in the living room that's on the table and things around this area here, see if I can find anything of interest in and around here.
Right here. So down in the basement or the cellar.
I'm not going down there, am I?
So
There's a big rectangle at the far wall. What
there's
could that be?
yeah. So at the far end there's like a boiler, I believe.
It's not a coffin.
No. So the cellars it's pretty much just a storage area. The ceiling, it's got quite low ceiling. It's only about 5 foot high. And it seems to be like a cold storage, and there's lots of other junk bits and old broken up chairs. And you can also, particularly when you get to the far end of the cellar, there's a really bad smell. Like it smells like something died, like a dead cat.
Oh, Gerald!
Sorry, it's the beans. I will investigate.
Maybe there is a dead cat.
Yeah.
Maybe he survives on animals until he has his proper feed.
Yeah, just to keep him going.
So can we look behind the boiler? Is that where the smell's coming from?
Might be.
Let's have a gander.
Yeah, let's look for some dead bodies.
Okay, so look as you
What's
well, not really have to squeeze. So there's probably maybe about a 2-foot gap behind the space behind the boiler. Whatever it is. And there's a hole in the wall. Brickwork has been removed. And there is
Put your head through, Harry.
leading off, and the smell coming out of this hole is horrendous. Causes you have to cover your mouth and you like reel back from the stench of it.
Oh,
maybe this is a toilet.
But it smells like death.
How big a hole are we talking?
It's probably about a couple of feet wide and about 4 foot tall.
oh, so you can get through it relatively
You can
easily.
get through it. There's like you can see there's like a roughly dug tunnel leading down at an angle about maybe 30 degrees or so.
Oh, there's no way this can go wrong. After you, Harry.
Well, we've got this canister of fuel. We just pour it down there.
I'll reload my shotgun if I haven't already, by the way.
Okay. So, Charles, you found there's nothing. It's all garbage.
All right, I'm going to go upstairs then. I'll make my way upstairs.
So upstairs, let's see where you are.
I've just got to the top of the stairs.
Are we splitting up to look for clues?
Okay, so look, the next floor it appears to be more of the shop. So second floor, or rather the first floor, so it appears to be.
I take it it's like a bathroom.
That's a bathroom.
Yeah, I'll just have a look around his cabinet, see if there's like any medication or anything or interesting in here.
Again, it's strangely devoid of a lot of things. There's not the things you'd expect to find in there. You know, the toothbrushes. There's a bit of old dried up soap on the sink and the wash basin.
None of the other doors are open though out on the landing, are they?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll take my way to the first door that I come to that would be on my left and try that one. And I'll poke my head into whatever room this.
Okay, right. It appears to be some kind of like reading room. So there's shelves stocked with books and piles of books on the floor. There must be hundreds of books in here.
Anything that stands out that's been pulled out recently, or?
Well, there's books being pulled out all over the place. Like I said, there's books in the shelves, there's books piled up in the corner.
There's nothing that like stands out though that looks like it's currently been read or anything that sort of grabbed my attention.
There's nothing that. There's no one particular thing that stands out that grabs your attention, but it all looks potentially interesting.
Right. I'll come back to that then. I'll just sort of want to check the rest of the upstairs, so I'll check the other door first.
Okay, so this leads into another part of the bacon's shop. So there's like bookshelves, lines of bookshelves.
Oh, so is that what these are? Bookshelves?
Yeah. So there's like bookshelves line the walls and split it, like divide the room up into sections. And there must be like 1,000 books or more in here. If you glance around, you can see they're all seem to be like occult textbooks.
Is there anything that's like, I don't know, like say identifies them like category, or are they just do they just look haphazardly stacked?
You can have a look around, I guess.
Yeah, go on then. I'll spend a bit of time just having a look around then while the other two are downstairs.
Feel free to look around
We'll have to hire a van and come back and restock your shop, Gerald.
Okay,
I
so
have got my eye on
You're
those
already
books.
there.
That wheelbarrow.
Murdered a man, and we're going to steal his library.
Oh yeah.
so what are you two doing in the cellar?
We're going
tossing
down
a
this
coin.
hole.
Yeah, we're tossing a coin for who's going down the hole first. Is that okay with you, Gerald? Should we toss a coin, or do you want to go first?
Yeah, I've got a coin here.
We could just roll a dice.
I've got this special coin.
Special coin. What makes me go first? So,
Yeah.
I'm going to put my pistol away. I'm going to take my shotgun out, my son off,
So
and torch, and then go in the hole.
heads you go first, tails I go second.
Okay. Okay, I've gone.
Okay, you can
Choking on a peanut.
roll a minute. So you can make a. So yeah, as you make your way into this tunnel, like I said, the stench is horrendous. The walls are slimy, the floor's muddy, and the smell coming up from below is even worse. And you can make a constitution check.
Oh,
Why would they be slimy?
It's like wet, like water, like
Oh,
just slimy.
damn.
Yeah.
oh,
I haven't got any constitution.
oh.
I'm going to be sick again. Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay, so Gerald, yeah, you the smell just overpowering. You kind of just like end up, you can't help but start retching.
Thanks. I'll down back in my chair. Oh, Gerald.
So do you want to proceed, Harry? You're off the map now.
Yeah, let's do it. As long as you're not going to ask me to roll my luck, because I've only got 7%.
Oh, that's so tempting, that, isn't it?
7% luck.
Yeah. In fact, yeah. So you head down this, like I said, this tunnel looks like it's been dug out of the earth beyond the like foundation walls of the cellar.
I'm presuming it's when
You
you
can see-
dug out by a man, but with a shovel, not.
Well, you can have a look if you want to have a look. So
Is it one of those smooth-sided tunnels that must have been dug by aliens?
It is not. It is not. So looking at the walls, it looks like it's been dug by hand. There's clearly scrape, the marks from fingers scraping and digging at the earth.
Why would you use your hand?
Harry, you can see from where you're stood now. You can see the end of this tunnel, and it appears to widen it out. You can see like brickwork. You can hear the sound of running water.
Is it some sewers?
What direction are we going? Are we away from his property now? Because are we going,
So you're going
on the map?
under the
it's like-
street.
Oh,
It's the
are we
sewer.
going into the sewers?
That's what the smell is.
So why an escape route? If he needs somebody gets into his house, he can get out. We'll carry on.
Seems a bit of an extreme.
And to dig with your hands. Why would you dig with your hands?
Yeah.
You can
Well,
make
then
a-
at
you
least,
can make
like,
you can make an idea roll as well. I think.
Do I get an idea roll as well?
Go on, then. Why not? After you've finished
that's-
throwing up. having a
Yeah,
look
that's
at the walls.
intelligence, isn't it?
It is.
I'm out of ideas. I'm very puzzled.
Okay, so Gerald.
Pass by one.
So after you wiping the last of the
Clearly.
vomit from your mouth,
I'll just wipe it on the back of Harold's coat.
so it
It's gonna be
dawns on you
clean.
the way these like marks, these like sort of marks of like people, so whoever clawing at this the dirt to dig it away with the hands. It's come.
Was it a giant armadillo?
It's come from into
The raccoon.
not dug out, not dug from the cellar downwards. It's
dug
been
in.
dug up into the cellar.
That makes sense.
No, I don't like that. What would dig up through from the sewers?
Right, Harry, you hear a splash,
Rat.
loud splash coming from the direction of the sewers below you.
Oh, it'd be one of them crocodiles. You know, they get flushed down.
Yeah,
toilet.
flush down the bugs.
The terrapin.
You
Giant
know,
terrapin.
So, Charles.
Yeah. So
doesn't
I've
appear-
found Winston.
Doesn't appear to be. I mean, you can see no rhyme or reason to the ordering of these books. I mean, a lot of this stuff just goes completely over your head. You've no idea what it is. It's all hocus pocus, black magic stuff, from what you can tell.
Hmm.
Some of the books look really old. Some of them are like really tattered and threadbare. But yeah, you feel you're completely out of your depth. You have no idea what any of this, a lot of this stuff is.
Yeah. Okay then. I'm gonna make my way back downstairs then.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay,
If I
there's
don't know
another
what-
staircase leading to the top floor.
Where is it?
Yeah. So it's right directly in front of you. Here. You point it. That is stairs leading up. So the
Oh,
stairs.
is it? Oh, right.
The stairs back down. Back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I was looking at them as one set of stairs.
Yeah.
It's on.
No, the
All right.
There's
Up and away.
four floors, including basement.
Yeah, or including the basement. Yeah.
That'll go upstairs.
So,
as well, then.
going up this last flight of stairs, this appears to be given over to the Bacon's living quarters.
Okay. Again, I'll check the toilet.
Right. So the bathroom, the stench in here is terrible. It's like
I walk straight out.
it smells like an open sewer, and the toilet's not being cleaned. It's like, yeah, it's not pleasant.
It looks like he's used a shotgun in pan.
Something like that.
Yeah. I walk straight out and I'll shut that door. Yeah, and have a little breather. I guess it's probably same layout as below, so I'll go to the first door.
It's locked.
Okay,
If only I had some keys.
and I'll check the other door then.
It's locked.
or a shotgun.
Okay, can I shoot the lock?
I suppose you
Don't
could.
do that.
Yes.
All right, can I try and kick it open
You
first?
can try and force it up. Yeah, you can make a strength check.
It's a terraced house, so there'll be residential on either side, won't there? There's shops on the bottom.
Yes.
I think it was it not semi-detached?
No, this one.
Because
No, there's an alleyway, but it's a couple houses down.
right, okay.
So we don't
Okay,
really
right,
want to
yeah.
take
I'm gonna
shotguns.
spend 17 luck.
You're gonna spend 17 luck. Okay.
Yeah, that only takes me down to 30. I'm all right.
Boom.
Smash.
Right, you stagger into what looks like a study.
Yeah. Anything on the sort of the table.
So there's a couple of things in here. There's bookshelves in here, but most of the bookshelves are empty. There's the things that are on the shelves just appears to be like more bundles of old newspapers, old coffee cups, old cups with mold, with contents like grown over with mold. But by the armchair in the middle of the room, there's a small table with a reading lamp on, and
Can I turn the lamp on?
you can just turn on.
All right, I'll flick the
Bulb
lamp on.
flickers a little bit, but yeah, there's a couple of things here. Or rather, there's a book on the table inside this chair. Sorry.
Swipe it.
Yeah, I'll pick the book up and have a look then.
It's called, yeah.
Thank God for that. Because I can't read anything else.
So, yeah, the book, according to the spine, the title on the spine is called The Turner Codex.
Ooh. I'll have a look through it then.
Okay, so, meanwhile,
It's sad to think that's the last thing that gentleman has read before I blew his brains out. Hope it were a good book.
no, we don't need to the map there, do we really? Got off the map, there be monsters.
There's no such thing as
So yeah,
Pockemos.
you hear a splash from the sewer below.
I do.
Not Charles, no.
Oh, I wouldn't say.
You're nowhere near that. No, you're stood up. You're in the study looking at this book.
So,
Switch back
did you say
to Gerald and Harry.
we can now see brickwork, did you say?
Yes, you can.
So can we see? Is there another way out? We've come down and we see brick. So what do we see?
You can see. So you can see it leads. This tunnel leads is connected to the sewer.
Oh, so the bricks are part of the sewer. We think we are in the
Yeah.
sewer. Well, I don't know about you, Gerald, but I don't fancy walking around in a load of shit. And I did just hear a splash.
It
Did
could
you
be
hear
rats.
It could be. Was it a large splash?
Quite loud.
Big rat?
If somebody dropped a brick in the water or something like
Let's skedaddle.
Maybe Charles had been to the toilet upstairs.
Maybe.
it's his brick. Yeah, I don't think we should hang around down here for much longer.
It's fairly insalubrious.
When somebody's
that.
made,
You hear like in fact you can make a listen.
Oh, marvellous.
I want to make a listen.
I'm glad I went upstairs.
There you go.
I've got excellent listening, but not tonight.
So Gerald, when you can hear the sound, like I say, you can hear the sound of running water, the sound of dripping water as well. It echoes down. You hear it echo in the sewer. I think you can hear this scraping, dragging noise.
Oh, something's coming.
Why don't we wait for it and see what it is? We've
Why
got
don't
two
you
sonar.
wait for it? Oh, well,
We've got two sonar shotguns.
So you're in a narrow tunnel. There's only one. You can't take that tunnel. That sort of tunnel you're in. It's only wide enough for one person.
I can
kneel down.
I can kneel, and you can deafen me from behind. We're going to be deaf.
Yeah.
If we fire these guns down here, we are going to be so deaf. It's just if, depending on if our sanity can cope with what we see.
Good old-fashioned firing line.
As soon as we see like a shadow, let's switch his torches off, so we don't have to see it.
So only shadow you can see is it's probably yours from Gerald's torch behind you. There's no light.
So I've not
the
heard
only light
the
in the sewer is
I'll
shining down from your torches.
I'll
just heard
nudge
the
him
splash.
and go. Can you hear scraping?
No, I just heard the splash.
Something's coming.
Shall we? I don't fancy turning my back on whatever's coming though. Or should we walk backwards?
Actually, to be fair, if it's coming up, let's retreat back up the tunnel.
Back into the room.
Back into the room.
Okay.
But not running, just
And
leisurely back in, yeah.
quietly.
Are you retreating as in going backwards, or?
Don't make a sound. Yeah, retreating backwards. I don't want it like jumping on my back.
Okay,
So,
so you start backing up. this.
So I am at
You're at
the back. So
I'll just walk up because he's in front of me.
Okay, just so you start.
Oh, you.
Okay, you start back. Start back.
You.
Um,
So it'll be me that sees it.
Yeah, sneak up the tunnel.
So you get to the top. So Gerald, you get out the top of the tunnel.
Yeah.
The cellar. Harry, you're backing up. Feet.
I'll take up a position in Overwatch when I get up to the top.
So carefully, like watching your feet, back into the tunnel. You get to the top. The beam from your flashlight is cutting down into the sewer below you. Just as you get to the top, you see a hand, sort of fingers of a hand curl round the edge of the opening below you. And you can see these fingers on this hand are like a bit long, look a little bit longer than they should be, a bit elongated.
I'd turn your torch off so it doesn't.
Filthy, crusted with dirt, and you can see
It's Charles. How did you get down there?
Need some nail clippers.
The fingers end in claws.
Claw clippers. So I'm presuming that's not a person's hand.
So you can make a sanity.
Yeah. I think that's. It's just the sight of someone's ungodly hands, ungodly manicured hands.
And I think you're probably pretty on edge at this point. So yeah, I think it's sanity. It's like a hand. Like I said, the fingers of this hand just like curl around the edge of the claws digging into the dirt.
I'm fine. I'll be fine. This is no problem. Oh, bollock. Oh, I'm like that. No, that's my shit.
Get yourself out of there. Hurry up, Charles. Harry.
So I know it's not a person, or do I know it's?
Well, you don't know.
It could be a person.
So I think you're still an unbeliever, aren't you? So.
I'm gonna say hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Who are you? Are you a friend of bacon? Do you like bacon?
I like bacon.
Right, hear this kind of guttural gurgling noise. Hello.
You need to
you
find
a friend of bacon?
I love bacon.
No, I can't say I am. I've killed him.
Oh, dearie me.
I shot him.
Right, so this hand slowly curls, withdraws.
Don't you want to come and talk? I won't shoot you. Not straight away.
Right, you can hear. You can hear hushed voices. These like rasping voices.
Oh bollocks! We do need to go.
So there's some kind of there's more. Either
More than one.
somebody talking to themselves, or there's more than one person down there.
So I will now take that as my opportunity to get back into the room.
And suddenly there's like a shape, a dark, hunched shape darts across the opening below you to the other opposite side.
The thing that we.
I think you need another sanity roll because there's something not quite right about this shape. We were on like stood up like a man, but it was hunched and
Oh.
it just something about it just didn't look right.
Shoot it.
The whole thing doesn't look.
Oh, that's so you take right. Okay, so no, so you can't. You only caught a glimpse of it, so that would be like lose full amount. But you've only caught a glimpse of it, so you lose. Just lose 3. And yeah, so you involuntary action.
I'll probably fire a barrel off.
Okay, so yeah, there's a so the sound of gunfire echoes up the tunnel and down the up and down the sewer, and you can make a luck roll as well, Harry, as the like blast sort of off balances you.
I'd probably have disadvantage on hearing for the next few minutes as well. Firing that in a confined tunnel, I'd be deaf. Where am I looking? I'll get a critical success even though I've only got 7 points.
You've only got what? 7 points?
7 points.
Okay, right, so...
Oh, I did roll.
So yeah, the blast off balances, you fall, you like just, your foot slips out from underneath you, you hit the ground and slide down the tunnel.
Gerald's sick.
I'll go and hoil him out.
In your puke.
Okay, so you can make a hard dex check then to try and grab him before he slips down, before he like just slips down this tunnel. That's a fumble, isn't it? Yeah, so you're gonna unless you want to do something about that, you're gonna fall. Can
I push it?
How are you gonna push it?
Push me.
You two are knocking these rolls out of the park.
We're getting rid of them for the serious combat.
I'm going to
die.
I'm going to drop my gun.
Okay, right, fair enough. Okay,
I'm
then.
going to have to put my gun down and.
Right, okay. Well, you can't drop it. You can just drop it.
Yeah.
Go on then. You can make a re-roll. If you fail this, it's a bad fail.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh.
Oh wow!
Great success.
Okay, so you drop your gun. Your gun goes sliding, skittering and sliding down this tunnel.
I was in the room, so
yeah, but Harry's not. He's in the tunnel. So if you're going to grab him, you've got to get into the tunnel to grab him.
Okay.
So yeah, you almost fall into the tunnel. You stop yourself, and as you stop yourself, you let go of your gun. The gun tumbles down this tunnel. You just manage to grab Harry before he slides down the tunnel into the sewer.
So we've now armed whatever it is.
Yeah, it's now armed. The monster is now armed.
So yeah, you see, yeah, as Gerald grabs you by the shoulders, by the scruff of your neck, and hauls you back, you see his shotgun sort of tumble down and clatter onto the walkway.
Splush.
We need to leave Gerald. It's not human. It's not a human.
Okay, yes. So are you taking that as is that your assumption now? Is it?
I would presume so.
Okay, in which case that means you've seen something. So that means you are no longer a non-believer. So you take the hit from your Cthulhu mythos that you banked.
Need to read the rules about that, because when you lose, we should have. Or do I have to roll my sanity again?
don't believe so. I think if you once you've confronted with proof, then the realization just like causes you to lose a lot.
Because you should have lost that before.
Yeah.
Well, you don't lose the Cthulhu mythos. You roll your sanity, so there's a chance of losing less sanity than what the Cthulhu mythos is if it's a lot of Cthulhu mythos. But what Cthulhu mythos have I got? I think I've got 5%.
Yeah.
Or is it 2%?
It's 5.
Cthulhu mythos. No, I've got 6%, but I've gained. I can't remember. I think I gained 5 from something happening, and then I've had another point, haven't I, for reading that book last time.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. Let's double check then.
Well, if I lose that all at once, that sends me temporarily insane. I'm 1 point off a permanent insanity.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Because I've already taken. What did I start on? 60. Yeah, I started on 65. I'm on 59. But I can take 13 in an hour. I told you we should have poured the gasoline down the tunnel. I told you.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's
Should have lit it now while we're there.
let's take a 5-minute break and we'll check up on that and carry on from there.
Yeah. Cool.
Forget phobia. I know what I want.
Dark.
Okay,
I've
so
already got it.
we'll come back in 5
Gun
minutes.
mania. More guns.
You've got a fear of guns?
No, it's collectomania. Guns. You're become a gun maniac, gun freak.
You're already one.
I know. But I want a decent gun, like a machine gun now.
Belt fed.
Yeah.
Hitters, water tools.
It's one of the. It's a mania. Sorry, not a phobia. Obsession. An obsession with witches. An extreme desire to take part in lotteries. Can't see it. An obsession with garlic.
Yeah.
Some random stuff.
In there.
There's not enough garlic in that. I want more.
Give me more garlic.
Just constantly eating raw garlic.
Yeah.
It serves me right for choosing the non-believer thing. I think it was was it a new rule this time, I think.
What's that?
This choosing to be a non-believer. It's like
Oh yeah.
an option in latest edition, I think. And I think it's in when you first create your character. It mentions it. It might even be an optional rule. Recovering luck points, spending aging, training, contacts. Expensive.
Right. Okay. So
Have you found it?
I've just googled it.
I
Right.
can't find it.
So you gain. You gain your Cthulhu Mythos, and you lose your maximum sanity goes down as normal. You see a Mythos creature, you lose sanity for seeing it, become a believer, and then you instantly lose sanity equal to your Cthulhu Mythos, and then all of the bad stuff for a single combined sanity loss happens.
So it's a 12-point hit then.
Yeah.
So it's
page 179 apparently.
It's a D10 then to see what happens.
Yeah. If you want to check it, it's page 179.
No,
I'm told. And this is only going on people going, this is what.
That it sounds right. Oh, it's here, yeah. Becoming a believer. So, even though I got the Cthulhu Mythos already, I just didn't believe it, so I could.
Yeah. So you got the benefit of the Cthulhu Mythos.
Yeah.
Without the.
Whether one's not
okay.
I choose not to believe what.
Yeah. So, if it would trigger, you would lose it instantly. The Cthulhu, you're leveling Cthulhu Mythos instantly. But what you've seen isn't enough to count as something that would make you a believer.
Is it not?
No, it doesn't. It needs to be. It needs to be undeniable.
Could be a man in a suit.
Yeah, I mean, even if it. So say if you encountered a deep one and saw it full on, and you make the sanity make the sanity roll, then it's not enough. It's not enough to convince you. Like you say, you can rationalise it as if you would. As if you like failed your idea roll. As a non-believer, you can still rationalise things. If you failed the sanity roll and lost so much, then that would be undeniable. So long as you didn't need to rationalise it.
You know what you just said there is a bad example, because it then says here, however, even some first-hand experiences may not convince a disbeliever. If a sanity roll is passed for encountering a deep one, no sanity points are lost. Well, there wouldn't be anyway. Sanity roll is passed for encountering a deep one.
Yeah, so
no sanity points are lost, and as such, an risk might remain a non-believer.
Yeah.
Oh right, you see the creature, but you don't lose any sanity because it's 0.
Yeah.
If you're successful.
Yeah.
An earthly human mutation.
Yeah, so if you say something that's undeniable, so if you're like, if you yog off the come strolling down the street, then There's no chance in like denying that.
So how are we going to do it then? Do I not take the?
So
stick
so
to
yeah,
the
you
myth-
still I would say you still count as an unbeliever. It's not you've seen something. It's maybe you're not sure what it is, but it's not something. It's not enough to.
So I'm not taking the mythos. Here,
No,
then.
no.
So like that. So I can still do what I want.
Yeah.
But
so
you're
fine.
storing up more
Get
mythos blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming up for the break.
So yeah, until you get to the point where it's something undeniable, it's essentially like as if you're taking a hit, but you'd failed your idea roll, so you're like rationalising it.
Well, it's for certain if I lose my shit, I'm gonna lose my shit. I hit for that 6 points on, so I'd go temporary and say no.
Yeah. Which in previous editions would have pretty much taken you out of the game, but in this one it doesn't, does it? You just have a bout of madness, and then you have underlying insanity for quite a long time.
It depends, doesn't it? It's on the D10 what happens.
Yeah.
You could take you out of the game if I like lose the ability to walk or I go blind.
Yeah, but even
That's-
then, they're only they're only like bouts of madness, and they only last so long, and then that passes, and then it's just
Yeah, but
underlying.
like in this situation, if I lost my legs or went blind, I'd be dead.
Well, but possibly. It wouldn't be a good time for your legs to give way, go weak at the knees. No.
Gerald,
Although
carry me
thankfully,
out if I-
Gerald with his lightning fast reflexes and his iron grip has saved you from probably just being roughed up by some hobos in the cellar.
I'm sorry,
So,
yeah.
No, he saved them from me shooting them with a shotgun.
So,
That's another way of looking at it.
so Charles, you're looking through his book, and then when you hear this bang coming from somewhere in the house below you. It's quite muffled, but it's a definite gunshot.
You recognise them now.
Yeah, so I
The
guess
prob-
now I know. Well, I guess if I hear a gunshot, I'm not necessarily going to. I sort of want to have a look around upstairs, but I'll run. I hear the gunshot, so I run back downstairs, back into the ground floor. And I guess where were the entrance to the cellar? Through the kitchen.
Through the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I sort of know they've gone this way. They must have done because they've gone there, and I'll shout.
That's the outside door to the outside.
Yep.
Yeah, the cellar steps are here.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like round behind you.
Yeah, it's alright. Keep going, come through, right cellar, back stairs. So I guess I'll run down and
Stairs.
I know, yeah, difficult.
None of you can leave because I've got the keys.
Gerald, Harry,
I've locked the door.
Gerald, what's going off? I heard the gunshots.
Death trap. There's people down there in the sewers. It connects to the sewers.
People under the stairs.
Well, Chuck. Well, I suggest you get out, and there's a door locked upstairs that I wouldn't mind seeing in. So, how's about you get out of the cellar and come give me a hand?
Can we push that oblong thing into the gap to close the gap?
It looks like an oil tank. Or...
Yeah, something like that. It's something like that. It's like I say, it's some kind of boiler or something. To be honest, it doesn't specifically say. I'm assuming it's like a boiler.
Or it might be like an oil for central heating. Or
I did wonder that, but I would.
I would suspect it's fairly much in place.
There's an
And
oil
not
patch on the
movable.
floor, isn't there? Big oil patch.
Well, a patch
Okay.
on something.
Black.
I mean, this
Um,
that's artistic
Black.
interpretation by the wonderful
Let's-
Matt Maper.
Let's get out of here. We can go up to the top.
I'm quite interested in those books that Charles has been.
I mean, out of the basement, up the stairs. There's no lock on the door at the top of the stairs, is there?
No, I
Only
don't
at the
believe
kitchen.
so.
They probably won't come up the stairs. They know we've got. Well, they know we had a gun. Gerald, you've lost your gun. Well, wait here while you go retrieve it.
I could go back to the car for the pump action.
That might be a good idea, and a can of gasoline. I did jokingly say we'll bring the can of gasoline to the house, but maybe we should bring the can of gasoline to the house.
The neighbours might be a bit irked if we set fire to.
That is
to
true.
death.
Especially seeing as there's probably a fair amount of like methane and
A sanity hit for killing innocents.
Yes.
sanity hit for exploding like the sewers of London.
Well, let's go. Let's go see if we can secure the kitchen door then. While you go and have a look at your books. But I think we should be leaving.
Yeah. Well, let's secure that door and give me the keys.
So I will give you the keys. Could we like put some furniture up against the?
Yeah. There's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of stuff around that you could use to barricade the kitchen door.
So yeah, I'll do that.
Except it opens into the kitchen.
While you go and have a look at your book.
Yeah.
And I'll as I'm doing that, before I do that, I'll reload my shotgun because I fired off a shell into by accident.
Okay.
Can we find the book that he was reading before he went out?
Maybe. I think Charles has found it.
Is that the one that you found?
Yeah.
Right.
What was it called?
The Turner Codex.
Mm.
Ooh. Can I have a quick appraise?
You can if you get up there. I mean, everybody's stood around in the cellar at the minute.
I'm going to leave Harry.
You mean you've not heard of that one, Gerald? Is that one that's passed you by?
I'll leave Harry barricading the kitchen in a panic.
I'm barricading.
I didn't see anything. I just saw him going arse at it down.
Do you want to move your little exciting characters?
My gun going off by accident.
You can, if you click on the token, you can use it. You can move it with the arrow keys as well.
I just did it.
Can't open the door.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm going to barricade the kitchen.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go out of here.
Probably put on a brew. Need a drink.
Here. And out of here. Up there. No. Up there. Up there?
This here, Gerald.
Where have I gone now? Where have I got to? Oh, look it up somewhere. Where am I? Where have I gone?
You're there, Gerald.
Ah!
So, like I say, if you click on the token to select it, you can just use the arrow keys to move it. It's a lot easier.
Keep coming up, Gerald. Upstairs, another floor.
Okay, so Gerald, as you're passing, you can see, you recognise just with brief glimpses, you recognise several or more of the books that's on the shelves of that second floor. They're all, at least one of them is a reasonably rare occult book that's probably of significant monetary value.
Oh, I'll pocket that in my rucksack. Yeah, anything that looks valuable.
Well, you can always go back and have a look. Like I say, there's lots of just like I said, just brief glimpses you were heading past following Charles. There's a lot of interesting books.
Well, Gerald's in there. Can I open this door now? I've got the keys.
Yes, you can. You can indeed. Let me see where you are. Okay, right. It opens into a bedroom. There's a really nasty stench of sweat and general
Smells like sex in here.
unwashed bodies.
Oh, nice.
And the bed, so the sheets and the mattress of the bed are stained with like old sweat.
Nice.
Did he look a bit of a scrubber? This
Yes,
person?
it did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had him down as a well-dressed, respectable gentleman.
I think he used to be once upon a time.
Yeah. So I'll have a look at his desk in the corner.
What are those long white things?
They're foam, the foam things that kids use for swimming. He's a bit of an avid swimmer. That's what he does.
Swimming
what's he doing with them?
That's what he's learning to swim. Obviously, that's what he does.
Yeah.
He's embarrassed. He's embarrassed about swimming, so that's why he does.
Scared. He has fear of drowning in the bath, so he always takes one in the bath with him.
He don't have a bath.
Them people you saw downstairs were just members of his swimming club.
Oh, right. But what are they?
Okay, so
wool noodles.
Yeah, light
just
shop fittings, light bulbs, big light bulbs.
Yeah, big light, yeah, if you like. They're just blank rolls of paper, wallpaper. Maybe he's planning to repaper the place. So on the table at the side of the bed is a bell, an exquisitely fashioned, small, rounded silver bell that sat inside some kind of receptacle that's
on this side of the bed.
Yeah.
Room service for them people in the basement. Room service.
Like this receptacle, it's kind of like a holder. It looks like it's for it holds the bell and keeps it upright.
Mm.
But it's like I say, it's really, the craftsmanship on it is like impressive. Even to your like untrained eye, the level of craftsmanship is amazing, and it's covered in all these kind of like intricate engraved patterns and this like runic script, and the thing is polished. It's polished so to that much of a sheen, even the slightest bit of light that hits it, glare is like sends a glare off it, almost blinding.
See, if you give us a shout, I can have a look at it.
Yeah, Gerald, come have a look at this bell end thing here.
I'll just be stuffing books into like my backpack.
Yeah.
I need to restock after my shop's been so busy the last couple of weeks.
What's Harry doing?
I'm
piling,
guarding the door to the kitchen. Probably having a smoke from my pipe. Trying to relax. Probably biting the end of my pipe off.
Okay, so where you are, you can hear voices coming up the cellar and footsteps coming up the cellar stairs.
Maybe they want to be friends. Maybe we could talk to them.
You can hear this weird sort of chirruping noise.
Who's got the whistle?
Me. Well, quite fancy just blowing a whistle.
And there's definitely more than one voice, possibly several.
Can I roll a listen roll? See what if we work out. Try and listen to what they're saying.
Yeah, you can.
Can't find the go sheet. See, I should have it with disadvantage because I'm deaf from firing a shotgun.
Oh, it's
21.
Yeah. Right, you can hear this like so these like low, rasping, guttural voices. I think he's dead. I didn't sense him. I can't sense him. called us earlier. I don't sense him anymore. A different voice. There's others in the house. There are things here. Sweet things.
Is that us?
Right, then the door rattles.
How would you like the taste of shotgun?
Okay, the door rattles again, and the things you piled in front of it start to shake.
I don't know what you do.
Can I have my appraise roll for this battle first?
You can make an appraise roll, yes.
Actually, can I have an appraise and a separate occult or Cthulhu Mythos roll?
You can choose one of those things.
I'm thinking appraise is how much is it worth, and then do
Yes,
I recognise
yeah.
some sort of dodgy?
Occult would be if it has recognise any occult significance of it. A Cthulhu Mythos roll would be see if you recognise any Cthulhu Mythos significance of it.
You want to chuck as many books as you can into a blanket.
That's
Throw them out the window.
I've got a rucksack. I'm chucking them now.
Pillowcases.
Actually, yeah, Charles. While I'm doing this, books, pillowcase.
Like some books.
Affirmative.
Burglary.
Oh,
Murder. Burglary. Arson next.
Would I not be able to combine them? Because surely, if I'm looking at it, I'd go. Oh, I recognise that. It's.
It depends.
If me did.
I will tell you what. You can make a combined roll if you can choose one of the rolls as your main roll, and that will be a normal success. The others, presumably you're under pressure, you will need a hard success on the equivalent of a hard success for the rest of them.
I will go for a Cthulhu Mythos.
That is going to be your main one, is it?
Yeah, seeing as that's the one I've got least chance of passing anyway. There's no point making it harder.
Okay, so you need hard success in appraise.
And that was you saw that was teetering on a zero.
So that's I take it 40 is not a hard success in appraise or occult.
No.
Okay, so you've no idea. You've no idea. You'd have to spend more spend some more time.
I'll pocket it.
Okay, it's quite big. So it's kind of size of a that size of a cereal bowl, the receptacle that the bell sits in.
Give it a ding-a-ling.
Okay, so
to be honest, that may well happen as I'm looking at it. Just
so Harry, the door
ring,
shakes violently now, and you're out. Unless you put some weight behind it, your barricade is gonna start toppling.
I'm going to what am I going to do? Stop that! I am your new master. Bacon is dead. I killed him. Return to the sewers. And then I'm gonna cock both barrels on the shotgun. And I'm trying to hold the barricade.
Okay.
And if I hear him talking near the door, I'm gonna shoot him.
Look at the big balls on Harry.
Okay,
they're all gonna die.
So the door, whoever it is, stops trying to force the door open briefly. There's silence for a moment, then Bacon's dead. Bacon's dead.
You know he's dead. You can't sense him. I've killed him. I mean you no harm. return to where you came from. We may talk at some point.
Right, yes,
Can I try
you're like a
persuade, or-
whispered exchange. He's free to loot. Take it all. Take it all. Take the sweetmeats. And the door starts.
I didn't see any sweet meat in the kitchen.
And the door starts like just violently rattling even more than before.
I'll shout upstairs. We've got a problem.
Okay, you can make a strength roll. You can have a bonus because you've got all that barricade.
Strength.
Oh, don't fuck it up. Because I've just realised that the upstairs windows have bars on them.
They do, yes.
The doors are locked downstairs. We've got to unlock
Yeah, you locked the
doors
front door
to
and barred
get
it.
out of the house. mm,
Okay.
Can I not try and do the barricade?
Why don't you just shoot through the door? Stop shoot through the door.
I was just going to turn tail and peg it upstairs.
Just shoot through the door.
You can if you
So
want.
yeah, I know they're trying to push the handle, aren't they? Or turn the handle and they're
They've got
pushing on the door.
pistol.
So
Trying to like
just
force the door open.
gonna go centre of mass, and I'll fire a barrel off.
Just yank the door open.
You not
Go
got
for the comedy falling in.
Yeah. Have you not got a pistol?
Yeah, I've got a pistol and a shotgun. Shotgun's more effective into a door.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It's
you
not.
want
Because it's gonna. The door will stop
No, just shoot them with a pistol.
the pallets.
Okay, right, you're shooting the shotgun. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Go on then.
one barrel.
Just the one
He's
barrel.
got the shotgun out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the shotgun out. What am I
So
rolling? Am I rolling to hit or?
Well, you just rolling a right a check, so
Oh God.
I'd say you're not going to miss the door at this range, surely, but you might misfire.
Right, you've given me the wrong shotgun, by the way.
have I?
Yeah, you give me a 20 bore. It's a 12 bore.
That's fine.
So it's point blank range, so I get a bonus dice, I believe. Or did you still want me to do a strength roll? I didn't roll my strength.
No, that's up to you. You decide which you're gonna do. Are you gonna like try and
Oh,
stop?
I'll shoot the door. So that's a miss, but I'm gonna spend 25. I'm gonna spend 4 points of luck so it hits.
So to make that a regular success.
Yeah.
Okay. So right. So you step. What you're doing? Like what are you doing? You're gonna like step back and shoot at the door, or what are you doing?
Just put it up to the door and pull the trigger.
Yeah, just put it up to the door and fire.
Okay.
A shotgun would go through a household door.
Oh,
Point
easy.
blank range.
Obliterate
Yeah.
it.
It would just it would get like a couple of points.
Do you want to
around
roll damage?
No,
I do, yeah.
obliterate anything on
So
the
you
other
spend
side
4
of the
looks
door
to
as well.
pass.
It might make them think about coming through for their sweet meat. How do you roll 4d6?
We'll just use the dice tray on the bottom.
Do you press the plus to roll, and is that just +1, or does it?
No, just
you
click on the dice.
4 times.
Ah,
The plus and minus is for plus
that's
ones.
gonna smart.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see.
We're in trouble if it doesn't.
Okay, so yeah, the blows. You pull the trigger, and the shotgun kicks back at you as it blasts a hole a good 6 inches across in the door. There's a surprised sort of yelp, and you see. You can't see much. It's only like a hole in the door, and that's obscured by the furniture you've piled up in front of it. But you see movement.
Can I fire at the other barrel as well?
You can if you wish.
And Shotgun. No, I'll not shoot it through the hole. I'll like try and like do it to the side. So if there's another one at the other side of the door. Does that tell you I rolled
27.
27.
Did I roll with advantage? Did it say advantage?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend another 2 points of luck. I've got 1 luck. Yeah, baby.
Once you pass your luck roll next week.
You want me to roll damage?
Yeah. Door's got some armor value.
I was going to need it. Oh, no, it's good. It's good enough.
Okay, so I am going to make you make a luck roll now.
With a 1. Watch me roll a 2. Oh, so close.
Okay, right. So yeah, you fire off another, let loose with the other barrel from the shotgun, and it hits the side of the door, and just the door just kind of gives way. Like kind of blasts off, like the part that just the huge chunk of the door just like falls away. And you can, again, you can't see properly, but you get another brief glimpse of like figures of there's 3, 4, maybe more milling about in this room.
We're all dead.
One of them looks, only get a really brief look, but one of them looks like it's injured. And then they just like charge at the door in unison, like it's 2 or 3 of them just like hit the door, and the door just like buckles, and it's only the furniture that you got piled up in front of it that's like stopping, that stops it coming open altogether.
Well,
so upstairs you hear 2 gunshots, and you can hear all this commotion going on. There's banging and gunshots going off down on the ground floor.
I think I get downstairs.
I'll run downstairs ready to back up with some.
So as you're running downstairs,
you've got the keys, haven't you,
Yep.
Charles?
Charles has got the keys.
Downstairs and unlock the door.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so
in fact, I'll give you the key because I'm going to go to. I'm ready with shotgun.
Okay.
No, I don't need to reload my shotgun, so I've got my pistol.
Right, so I'll run down the stairs after him.
Okay,
I'll go to the door.
Yeah, let you run down the stairs. So let's have a dex check from the pair of you as you're running down the flights of stairs.
I mean, I'm just not sprinting, just going down.
Casually walking.
Well, no, but.
But what are you doing then?
Jogging.
It's fine. You can have a dexterity roll. Can't know it.
Just jump. Jump from the top of the stairs.
Okay, so Gerald, you don't fall down the stairs, but you stumble, and Charles charges past you. So you have to.
Charles was in front of me anyway.
Yeah.
Ready to cushion my fall.
We need Gerald's weight up against the barricade.
So yeah, you stop yourself from like having a serious tumble, but yeah, you slow yourself. Slow yourself. It slows you down, like descending down the stairs. So Charles, you come piling down the stairs and heading towards the front door as Harry comes running from the kitchen, and you both kind of reach the front door at the same time. As you reach the front door, there's a clatter as of some of the furniture falls to the floor. The barricade starts coming apart.
So do I see what's behind the door?
You can see figures. So it's dark in there. It's dark down the hallway. There's only a little bit of light. So no, you can't see what's going off really.
All right, Harry, what's going off behind that door?
Just open the fucking door. Open the fucking door.
I don't have the
He
key.
gave-
I've got shotgun in left hand, and then I've pulled my pistol out. Where are you, Gerald? Are you coming down the stairs?
So he's just coming
pottering
down the stairs.
with my bag of swag.
Fuck your box. So,
Yes,
I'm going to be aiming towards the barricade, and as soon as I see him breaking cover, I'm just going to let rip with my pistol.
Okay, so you and Charles are down here at the front door, yeah?
Everything
Gerald!
all right, chaps?
Have you got the dynamite?
Where's Gerald? Let's get Gerald.
I was just like holding the banisters for a bit of support.
So Gerald is here.
One
Not
step at a
just
time,
Oh,
1 foot.
there you go. Here he comes, flying across the buildings.
They're after the sweet meat. Sweet meat.
Rightio. So I think we'll do this on decks now. So let's see.
this is where it comes in handy being a dancer.
Well, let's not do it on luck.
No, we're going to do it on dexes. So I need to adjust these dexes because these are old style dexes. So,
I don't mind popping some
Multiply
lead off.
Can you
Right.
have no luck? Can I? Can I?
No,
is
I
that
think
one?
you have to have 1 point of luck.
Yeah.
You do have to have
Yeah.
one. I can't. Ah, damn! I can't spend it.
no, not an infinite pool of one luck. Right. So what's your dexes? What's your dex scores?
40.
70.
Ooh.
Oh, 70. Look at that.
70, 40.
Quick with them keys.
What's Harry's?
40.
40. Okay, so yeah, Charles, what are you doing?
Overwatch.
Yeah, I'll go on Overwatch actually.
We're just gonna let's just shoot them all.
I mean, I'll run back to the kitchen.
But
and
he's
fucking
only
them
got 2 barrels, so he needs to be sure of a.
You've got 2 barrels, haven't you?
Yeah, but
I know
there's
you've
no
lost.
point.
You've lost your fucking gun.
Yeah, he's lost his gun.
So we've only got your shotgun. I've got a shotgun.
I need to be
needs
opening
loading.
the door though, so
Yeah.
that's my job.
Okay,
So I've got a pistol with 5
okay.
shots in it.
Get to the chopper.
Okay, so don't forget if you've got a gun ready, it gives you plus 50 on your dex rating potentially.
Plus 50.
Yeah.
Oh right, so I've got 90 then.
Oh, I've got 120.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So you're Charles. You're stood. Are you stood
So
there
Charles is
by
the-
the door? Is this where you are on the map? Is this where you are?
Oh, no.
Do you want to put yourself where you are? You can move up to your. You can move anywhere. That's it.
I'm going to stay at the bottom of the stairs because I can run pretty fast. So.
Okay.
Well, in fact, I'll probably stand on this corner here because I can lean on the corner.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
next to you.
Fair enough. So you move up to that spot, and you've got your gun trained on the kitchen door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can watch it. You can see the sudden weight force hits the kitchen door again, and more about half the barricade collapses. And like I said, most of the door is missing, and a hunched figure starts scrambling through the shattered lower portion of the door, scrambling under pushing the barricade to one side as it's going.
Yeah, I'm not shooting until I'm like 100%.
Whites of their eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But their eyes are yellow.
Well, they won't be. They'll be red in a minute when I blast them out the face.
If I'm not gonna shoot, I'm gonna. If you're not shooting, I'm gonna reload the shotgun.
Cool.
So I'll have.
Okay, so
I'll reload shotgun. Yeah.
so something not completely human, crawls through the kitchen, through the ruined kitchen door and over through the barricade. It's kind of roughly human. It stands up on two legs, and it's got a stand, kind of like I said, it's kind of hunched over, slouching, but it's wearing sort of tattered, dirty remains of clothes, but they're covered in dirt, caked in mould, and its legs sort of jointed in the joints, like knee joints are backward, and its legs ends in half-hooved feet, and its hands end in scaly, clawed hands, and the face that looks at you has a horrific, almost canine look to it. This distorted, extended snout, and
I'll wave at it.
Sorry?
I'll just wave at it.
Hi, Mum.
Might be
like rows of these like jagged, rotting teeth.
Bacon's children.
And you can make a sanity roll.
I'm like, are you going to post it earlier? Slept together.
Its skin kind of looks greyish black and almost rubbery, like stretched over its bones.
I don't even flinch. I'm immune to this.
Wow. So yeah, you don't lose anything. Yeah, you don't flinch. You're a hardened dancer.
That's it.
Okay, you can shoot if you wish.
How close is it?
It is.
It's not where I were.
It is about 25 feet away.
No, I'm going to wait a minute.
If that.
A full minute.
Well, no, I'm just going to wait. Just to wait till it's a little bit. How far can it move?
We'll find out.
Okay, so it gets to its feet and it comes running at you. Okay,
right,
kind of half running, half loping towards you.
Well, when it gets there, now I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
Now it's like 12 feet away, isn't it?
Harry, can you see that at that point?
I'm reloading my gun. I'm not looking.
Okay, fair enough. Right. Okay, so you can fire off a shot
in that barrel.
Can I fire two?
You can. You can fire both barrels in a round.
I must be able to fire both barrels.
I think, is it like a handgun? You're making multiple shots, both with disadvantage.
No, it shouldn't be.
No, I don't think so. No.
Because it's a single pull of the trigger.
I don't think it gives me a shotgun, because it's a single thing. So yeah, you just one attack roll, and you just roll damage twice.
The shots per round 1 stroke 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that rolled?
No, it's put it into the chat. So when you click on it, it puts it into the chat. So then you've got a button on in the chat to press.
Okay.
So if you let it get within point blank range, you get advantage. But what's point blank range?
Point blank range is
it's your dex divided by 5.
Yeah, feet, isn't it?
So I do it single shot or multi shot?
It's if you're firing off both barrels, it's multi-shot.
Well, it says -1 though.
So maybe if you do fire,
that's is it just not realizing different rules for a shotgun?
It's like if a pistol is
it's a single shot, isn't it? You're doing it a single shot.
Firing both barrels.
You're firing it once, so it's a single shot. That's what we'll say.
Yeah, you're not going bang.
Don't care. Bang. Don't matter. Check that out. Boom.
Ooh, what did you get there? Oh, 1. Wow, that's so that's
full.
That's full damage.
That's 24 points of damage.
So it's full damage plus you roll the damage dice again.
It's not. I'm going to spoil the fun.
Shotguns.
Shotguns don't impale.
Oh.
So you don't get the
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true.
Automatic max damage.
Oh.
All right.
So
Did
roll
you?
damage.
So what have you fired? Just one barrel or both barrels?
Both.
One. No, that
One.
was one barrel.
One barrel, 4d6.
So you can roll damage there. There's a damage button on in the chat. See it? There you go.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage? Really?
Seems a bit low.
Inflict pain.
Oh,
Oh,
has
right,
it
that's
done 1d6, not 4d6?
That's probably yeah.
I'd just roll the 4
Roll
d6.
4 dice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. I suspect that's 1d6. How have you managed to cock electronic dice?
Okay, so that's 14.
That better slow him down. Otherwise, we're in deep trouble.
No, I've got another barrel.
And I've got another 2 barrels ready, which you'll just give you that shotgun next go.
Yeah.
Because you're okay.
Excuse me.
Hit now.
Okay, so yeah, the
It's either
is it shot or is it a slug?
Shot.
Shot. Okay, so the buckshot tears into it, ripping through its rubbery flesh, and there's like a spray of blood, and almost spin it around on the spot.
It's
I think the slug could impale, couldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
slug could
It's
impale.
a large
yeah.
bullet, so that would have done 16 points of damage, and you would have rolled again. So that's how good slugs are.
all right.
You'd have torn it one.
But that's in the car.
It's in the car, so it's just gone.
We'll open that door and we can go get it.
Yeah.
Come
I'll
back
just-
in house.
Yeah,
Kill
I'll just
them all.
nip off and get it.
I'll kill them all, then burn the house.
Okay, and it dives off to one side.
Sweet meats.
That went so sweet, motherfucker.
They'll be eating each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Get to the chap, open the door.
Somebody call the police. They probably are doing.
right, another one comes
Yeah.
scrambling through the door.
And luckily, you've got another barrel.
Short term.
So-
But you can't fire again that same round. But you do have to make another sanity roll.
Why does he have to make another sanity roll? If it's same creature and it's
Oh, is it
same
same?
combat. Same
Yep,
combat,
sorry.
you don't.
Yep,
you
sorry.
You don't roll the sanity.
Yep. Yeah, it's just if there's loads, if you see loads at once, isn't it?
It's me that's screwed. As soon as I see one.
Yeah.
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 So is this still the same round or is this the next round?
This is
I
still the same round. So next, it's it's Harry and Gerald.
So my go.
Me go.
Me go. So I'm behind Charles, and I'm reloading the shotgun. Both barrels reloaded. So I won't have had the dex bonus. So actually, I'll be going last, won't I? Because I'm not
Not
actually
ready.
using my firearms. I'm reloading my firearms.
Yeah. You're at 40, same as me.
So get the door open.
I'm going to try and unlock the door.
Sorry, what was Harry doing? Sorry.
Harry's reloading.
Gone
Right.
behind Charles, and I'm reloading the shotgun.
Okay.
Both barrels.
And Gerald, you're unlocking the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You do know we only need to unlock the door because it's a and just lock it. We just need to. I mean, we don't have to. We just need to get through the door and lock it, don't we?
Yeah.
okay, so you can open the
That'll
door.
buy us a bit of time anyway.
You can open the door as well, so you can unlock it and open it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You opening it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right then. So it's back to Charles.
Good luck.
What we doing?
We need to be going through the door, but I think you should stay there you've got a shot. I've
And then
loaded.
cheese it.
You can
I've
move
loaded
after you've
my-
shot.
I've loaded my shotgun.
Oh, I can
So-
move after I've shot, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Has he-
can.
Oh
Can
yeah. You
can he-
shoot and cheese it,
Yeah.
and then Harry can shoot and cheese it. Meanwhile, and then I'll go to the gate and unlock that.
All right then. We'll have to do that then.
So, do you want to?
Shall we leave it there? Don't fucking
So-
up, Charles.
If you right click on a target, or if you left click on a target, and on the left hand side of the icons, you've got what, like a bullseye that says select target. So there you go. See your like a coloured dot. Your colour
Yeah, yeah.
is appeared above it. So now it should use that as a target for your weapon. So it should some of the automated stuff should kick in.
Like that.
Yeah.
I'll spend luck on that. That's
Okay, so if you click on the thing, it will expand it, and there'll be the buttons to spend luck. Okay, then you roll damage, and there's damage button there.
yeah, it didn't do it like that.
It might do. That's what I'm saying. It might do it. Yeah, there you go.
Points of
No,
damage.
it's only done.
Oh, right. It's all right. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Well, there were 2 5s in there.
Yep. Yeah, why is it only
It's
rolled?
4d6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
See?
Don't know why that's not working. 13. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Again, the shot tears into it. Although it doesn't take the force of the blast. It doesn't damage it as much as you would expect it to.
Really? Even though it only did 1 less than the other one?
Yeah.
Alright. Tough son of a bitch.
Cat meowing it.
Alright, fine. I've hit it. I'm now going to run back toward... How far can I get?
So you can easily get to the door if you want.
Alright, well, I'll get to the door then.
So let's see. It's from there. So yes, it's in yards, isn't it? So yards. What's your movement? I think it translates into yards. It used to do. So move is 9, so it's 9 yards. So 3 9s, 27. So yeah, you could easily get to the door.
Alright, yeah. That's okay then.
Okay. You could even get outside if you wanted to. It's up to you.
Well, yeah, I may as well. I'll stand out. I'll just go through the door, I guess, and I'll stand on the other side of the door.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I shout at the railings. I'm here.
Because if I'm here now, I'm sort of in cover, so I can reload.
I'll say, yeah, you need to be reloading.
To close that freaking door after we've all got through.
Yeah, but by the time you can get out, I can reload. And
Okay. So Harry, something comes round the corner. You hear a clattering of hooves. Something runs across the floorboards, and then it stops, and then peers round this sort of canine head peers round the corner at you,
I like dogs.
and you can make a sanity roll, I think, at that point.
Failed.
Oh, right. So let's see. So that's
Such a
1d6.
dirty old man.
1d6. 2.
Although, if you think that these are just dirty old men, you'll lose sanity for murdering them.
No, because they're trying to murder us.
Okay, so that's an involuntary reaction. It's not enough to give you temper and sanity, is it? Because you've not lost 5 points or more as a result of one roll. So but does it trigger your non-believer thing? Because you failed the roll this time, haven't you?
I mean, I think it would do.
Yeah,
So
I'm thinking.
do you need to pass an idea roll?
I would. This is what I was thinking, because it I mean, this is not what it says, but it's essentially, like I say, it's essentially working a bit like
a failed sanity test.
Yeah. So it's because it's like you're unbelieving, so you're doubting it. So yeah, I would go. If you
comprehend what I've seen,
yeah. So I would say it seems to make sense to me. So yeah, use an idea roll. So you want to fail this idea roll.
But I can't, because I'm so intelligent.
You're just too clever for your own good.
Oh, percent wrong thing. Intelligence. Fucking loads.
Yeah. So yeah, you fully comprehend. Yeah, the walls of reality come crashing down around you, and yeah, you instantly take a sanity loss equivalent to your current mythos level.
So 8. No, 6 plus the 2, so it's 8, isn't it?
Oh, is that only 2 mythos you've got? That's not so bad.
No,
he lost 2, and then he's got 8.
And 6 from a mythos. So from 59, I go to 51. That now does my daily. I'm 1 over my daily, so I've gone batshit.
Yeah, so you have a bout of madness then. Real-time bout of madness.
But I will point out, I am looking at it with a double-barrel shotgun with both barrels ready to go, so...
Yep.
Hopefully I'll get to shoot it. Unless I might shoot one of you. Let's do this. Is it a random roll?
Yeah, we'll go with random roll. See what comes up. If it don't make sense, so we'll go with something else.
Yeah. You wake up 10 hours later.
Yeah, it's real time though, isn't it? Otherwise, it could have been, couldn't it?
I mean, a D10.
Yeah.
D10. 1. Is that good or bad? I have no idea because I've not got my book.
Okay, amnesia. So you blank the memory of the events that have taken place since you were last in a place of safety, for example.
What house? What are you talking about? I'm a non-believer again.
So yeah. So pretty much.
I have no idea what's going on.
Anything that happened since you before going down to the cellar, before things started getting weird, anything after that you don't remember. So like before.
Sorry, I'll fill you in later.
The last thing you remember is before things started going weird. So after you broke into the house. I mean, things have gone a bit weird before that, I suppose. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, but not as weird as this.
But it's different. So.
I think that's most I've ever had a character lose in one session. 14 points.
See, is that including or not including rolling a D100 for something?
Mm-hmm.
I've never. I don't think I've never had to roll a.
So I've certainly had to roll a D20.
Okay.
But
so you can still act. Of course, you just have no memory of this happening.
Autopilot.
Well, he's gonna get.
Give the blight to both barrels.
Oh yeah, both barrels. Both barrels. I'm going to improve his looks by blowing his head off.
He should be pretty damaged anyway.
It's going to be in a minute if I hit him. Shall I fire both barrels? Yeah, both barrels.
I would say you probably will do.
I think
after
you,
just
yeah,
after you've gone batshit crazy.
So can I? Is that all in the one roll? Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8d6. That's gonna.
Oh, good effort.
Oh!
3.
Okay, right. So this
gonna need red.
this whatever this thing
Cloud of
is,
red mist.
its head just disappears in a cloud of red mist. Took the words right out of my mouth, and and spray just decorates the floor and the stairs.
We've got him on the run, boys. I'll pull my pistol out and advance into the kitchen. I'm not going to remember any of this. And then I will run like I've never run before.
Okay.
About 3 foot to where I'm trying to unlock the gate.
No, the gate's unlocked. Yeah. I think it's unlocked now.
I presume we're going to close that door.
Yeah, you can close the door after if you want. I won't say that's.
Might be a good idea, I think.
Okay.
Or do you want the door open, Charles, for them to come out and chew on us?
Well, they can do. I mean, they're not really. Are they going to come outside?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Might like that time. Should we play safe and close the door?
I think we probably ought to.
Okay. So.
Thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
So I think we might leave it there.
Okay.
Well, we've got some loot.
Well, we finished.
Yes. Remind me of that. So I want you. So who was gathering loot? So Charles was gathering loot and Gerald was gathering loot. So you can both make a look roll to see if you got anything of interest.
Well, I got the book and I got the. Was it
you got the book and the thing, but you were the Turner Codex, but you were grabbing random things as well. So just to see if you've got anything of note.
Did you find his safe?
No.
No, we'll come back for that later.
We'll come back another time.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you find any sweet meats?
There's some sweet
meat.
So
pissing about and cocked it up.
So yeah. Well. So the stuff. We'll say that the stuff you grabbed, so you managed to. Didn't get
I was
anything
clearly grabbing things of value rather than.
Yes. So you have grabbed the books that you have grabbed are valuable, but beyond that, there's nothing of note about.
Interesting. Yeah.
We can form a band. We've got a bell, a whistle. And Charles can dance, and we will give him accompaniment. Ding, 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 ding.
So yeah, I think we'll leave that there. I'm sure the neighbours haven't called the police.
Be fine. They didn't like him anyway.
I wonder what their response time was.
Oh yeah, it'll take a while. I mean, you've got to
in the snow.
Got to phone through. Got to get in the snow. Yeah, so I would imagine you have plenty of time to make a
slow
getaway. A slow, cautious getaway.
1 o'clock in the morning or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. That is 10 to 3 in the morning.
10 to 3.
That's fine.
Old Biddy next door's probably slept through it.
That was the most enjoyable evening of murder.
Finally, some murder.
I think Harry needs to go for a long lie down in the dark room.
Oh, Harry's looking. Well, I don't know. What happened? What happened?
Yeah.
We probably need to go back at some point.
Yeah.
Next time we'll take the pump action.
Yeah, we've got it. It's just in the car.
Maybe we get some more guns and then go back. Because we need to go into that. We need to go into that sewer.
Let's try some slugs next time.
Yeah, we need to go into the sewer.
Rather you than me.
Well, they're easy to kill. You just blow their heads off. Easy.
Maybe take a Maxim or something down with us next time.
Yeah, there's plenty of water cooler on it.
Yeah,
well,
and some petrol bombs.
Yeah,
we did good injuries on 3.
and a holy hand grenade of anti-atom.
Yeah, 3 of them are a bit upset and 1 of them's dead. So.
Burn them out then, sewers.
Although, don't know how many more of them are.
Maybe we should phone the police for them to go and investigate. Well, they're going to come out there, so police will sort it out. It's police's fault. Yeah.
Let's hope the police come armed with more than a standard issue truncheon.
Yeah, but they'll have handcuffs.
Oh, fine.
And whistles.
So what are we doing? Are we taking it that you're just jumping in the car and making an exit then?
And yes,
Yeah,
very much so. Because they might come out. You don't know what they're going to do if they've got some bloodlust and anger at us shooting them. So I think we need to skedaddle.
They'll be chowing down on the one that's had its head blown off.
Possibly.
enjoy that sweet meat, bitches.
Or are they going to be
Sweet
after
meat.
revenge?
I thought I was going to be their new boss. It worked, did it?
I thought you were going to be out. So,
Yeah, so did I. I thought I was dog meat.
All right, so you don't think so? The amnesia thing that it kicks in when you're starting to lose. So you do remember stuff up to the point that caused your sanity loss, and then the next so many hours is just gone.
Oh, after.
Yeah.
All right, so you won't remember getting back home, basically.
So it lasts 5 hours. So yeah, you're probably like sat eating breakfast, and that's next thing you know is you're like sat next morning
Eating
you're
Cocoa
sat
Pops.
eating your sugar puffs at the breakfast table. Like what?
That's short term, but I don't to get something long term as well.
So you got it's indefinite insanity. It's you have an underlying insanity that stays until you recover from indefinite insanity.
Is that rolled for, or do we do something that's?
Yeah, so I'll have to come up with something. We'll have to come up with something. Yeah. But anytime while you've got an underlying insanity, anytime you lose sanity, you have another bout of madness. Sorry.
No, go on.
So while you've got an underlying insanity, every time you have a sanity loss, it triggers another bout of madness, whether that be a real-time one or a whatever the other one's called, a summary, is it? Yeah.
Need to go and see a shrink.
Yeah, and so Dr. Hill myself.
Yeah, sit in front of a mirror. Go and check it. Yeah, just go and check it with Dr. Highsmith.
Yeah. Can I shoot him with a shotgun?
Yeah. So yeah, I would say 5 hours from now. That's going to be about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So yeah, you So the last thing you remember is that thing coming through the door, possibly blowing its head off, and then next thing you know, you sat in your house eating breakfast.
So we've murdered a cultist for another cultist. We've done a good job. We've done a good job there.
Part of the crowd.
Right.
So,
Oh,
Thank you. enjoyed
That
that.
was entertaining.
And you got some
Certainly.
sweet loot potentially as well.
Yeah.
Can't beat a bit of murder. Yeah, we've got all little trinkets, haven't we?
Yeah,
Got-
spend some cash.
So
I've got
I'm
a key
sure,
ring,
and of course,
and a whistle.
and of course, Harry's got a court here in a couple of days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, so hope nobody comes up and surprises him from behind. Send him over
Should
the
we
edge.
take his guns to that?
yeah.
If it doesn't go our way, we'll kick it off.
Right then. So yeah.
Right.
Beautiful.
So thank you very
Next-
much.
Next Wednesday. again.
Next Wednesday.
For the
Coolio.
further fun and frolics.
Probably less murder.
Possibly less murder.
Possibly so. Possibly so.